United knocked Spacestation Gaming down into the lower bracket in a 3-0 fashion. A very uncharacteristic loss.
Okay, hello.
Team in EU at the hands of
What's up, everyone?
Peps. Obviously, both teams
Last minute stream. This time I did know what was happening, but I slept in, so we're starting it right at the cusp. We got another Costream though. Peps versus ENCE or Gaimin Gladiators, but you know they're still Peps though.
Wow, what's amazing is that Ghost usually
Peps are on the Pharah.
is actually going to be rolling out on the
Honestly, if I had to pick between two of these players for the Pharah matchup, I would definitely give the edge to Naga. Just historically, bro, is the Pharah. Though I guess that might not matter when you have Kai just clicking. Kester's actually chasing. Oh, wait, they're even.
Normally see him rocking it. Normally the hit scan.
No.
Kind of a guard on that roll, but a Pharah duel versus
I need to update my pred.
He did win it out, but of course his team did end up winning the fight, so I imagine he would do anyway, but still, Naga is not
Peps
to be scoffed at when it comes to the
3-2.
No, and that was definitely a big reason why Peps were able to get that 3-0 upset over Spacestation the other day.
That's my guess.
But it's interesting to see the Pharah, rather than something that Kevster is more known for, like the Echo, which I feel like is even a better counter here to the Pharah.
If I'm remembering history correctly, Peps did actually beat ENCE once already. Or wait, no, that wasn't Peps, was it? That was Ataraxia. Oh, okay. I might be wrong. But Pred's locked in now, nothing we can do.
See how he does against ENCE, of course.
Oh, that's actually huge. Wait, yeah, do not the point's gonna do nothing because they've already flipped on you. Now you have to push out of the Kitsune rush. Pred is choosing to still take this fight, which I feel like he doesn't need to.
It's actually Johan that goes down the Mauga. Will be ENCE eventually kind of rolling over them. Of course, getting 2 picks at the start of the fight.
That was actually huge though. They won that without any ult used.
Yeah, definitely makes it easier. But you had the rush that might have been able to get ENCE back into things, but I think that fight was always going to be so awkward.
Yo, what's up, Tyler?
ENCE were having to take that engagement, but now that Peps have control, they have this Pharah barrage ready to go, and the cage not too long.
Yeah, using rush here is good. No, actually, I think you should have held it a bit more. You needed to wait for them to commit something. Though, wait, Chase is dead? Yeah, he is. They must not have had Suzu. They should have been able to use Suzu to get him out, but...
with 4 ultimates, only using 1.
Okay, so what ENCE is probably going to want to do here...
Yeah, that's going to be a long stall here, but I think...
Do they engage with... No, they're going to want to save beat. Masa's going to want to try and go for a later beat onto FD God. Both neither Lucio is going to want to pull beat first here. There it is. Okay, Masa ended up beating first. But yeah, now FD God has later beat, so they're probably going to have the advantage. Wait, Kai gets 3? Okay, never mind. Prediction winner. I think Peps 3-2.
Is all that they're going to get to ENCE find the flip.
Okay, ENCE should not have won that, but then Kai finds 3 with a dead eye.
Usually sometimes what's supposed to win with FD God, layering that on top of the Naga Pharah barrage, but if you're going to have a pop-up like that, Kai, I mean, even after these Cassidy changes, Kai was able to get 3 there.
That was literally like, what, a 2v4?
That's insane.
And he finds 3? Peps used everything for that.
Ghost is going to have another rush, but like, I think that might just be all you need here. I'd put them
Kevster's really low though. Oh, Exodial just dipped Kai. That's huge. Naga's about to dip Kevster. Exodial has another pick. Guy's going crazy. Dude, look at how strong his left clicks are against the Mauga. Literally just hit like 3 left clicks and he can't do anything. He has to back out. The burst damage is just so strong.
They're gonna get the flip in the cap here.
Dude, again, they win that without using ults.
Fairly early, and Johan's got the advantage now, so they can just run on their.
That might be what this game comes down to.
We saw a couple of fights ago.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself.
They're looking so much better in the neutral. Now a quick speed boost engage. They've completely split them. They've completely split. Yep, Chase and Kevster got completely isolated. Oh, but he doesn't find the pick. Kevster did get picked off, but he traded. Oh, they flubbed it. They split ENCE directly in half, but they couldn't actually kill either side.
Naga is in he's on the low ground. He will be able to get to the point to get the touch, and he's got the barrage.
Oh, he got spotted. He's dead. Yep.
45 HP, reduced to 0 by Ghost Kunai, and it's all on this rush now.
Kitsune rush might be enough. You have to kill Chase before he gets cage.
Chase ends up back.
He's 4%. He's 3%. They got him. That's it. Wait. FD God went down 97 to barrier.
And it is all Kai.
No way.
That's how you use a Deadeye there. ENCE, they're going to claim.
Wow. That's insane.
I mean, just a couple of picks
Dude,
left.
Tread and FD God were both. That's actually so tragic. Even though I was saying that they're looking better in the neutral, they had the barrage and were 5% and 2 more ults. That actually would have been game changing.
I think there were a lot of questions heading into this map, seeing Chase in the lineup in terms of what Chase.
I almost wonder if Chase might have actually acted a bit as bait there. Like by kiting away into that small room, he knew that he would either there were 2 possibilities. One is he lives, he gets cage, and then from there he can flip the fight with that. Or they chase him because they know he wants the cage. So by chasing him into that room, he basically forces them into a choke point, which allows Kevster to come back and get that barrage for free. Chase might have like willingly sacrificed himself by like forcing them to follow up in a position that would let Kevster just destroy them.
What was the best pick at that current moment in time, but you needed someone like Chase to kind of round out the comp and showing a little bit more.
Oh yeah. Now Kevster's on Tracer. He's not on Fair anymore because there's too many high grounds on this map.
A dynamite from Kai. Saw him sub 50 HP. Chase saw blood in the water and leapt for it.
Like if as Tracer, he can realistically contest the Pharah just by using the jump pad and then blinking between the high grounds.
They've got to push them all the way back. And Chase being able to go in with this
combine that with Kai on the Ashe.
A different look for the team.
Yeah, Naga swaps there. Yep. That's not a surprise.
Practicing that Kiriko, being able to
Tread
bring
on
that
Winston,
out.
Okay.
This dive is actually going to force Peps to.
I quite like Tread to Winston, considering he's like he's a historical off-tank player. He's pretty good at Winston.
Doomfist a little bit more paced in the matchup. It's all about the cooldowns, trying to get in. Hasn't got too much protection.
Oh, nice boot.
Power block. Still a hard point to cap though. Man, city center, everybody. Tracy's just going to perma stay there, and good luck.
Exodio's going to have a tough time here.
Coach Gun is going to send
because now that ENCE has point control, they don't need to dive.
He's going to try again.
They can just sit and wait and just keep poking out everyone as they try and jump in. Oh, Kai might be dead. Nice, that's huge.
They were ejected from it as Johan, with the help of Tread, ends up finding the kill onto Kai. And now Kev's is just trying to stall as much time as possible. Now
okay, there's Exodio.
1, 2, and 3. Goes there as well. And
they're gonna stagger. They're gonna get it. Nice, they do. Chase is actually gonna. That's probably a smart choice.
You take what you can get.
Like I don't mind their comp, but like yeah, the Doomfist I feel like just wasn't getting much done. And but I mean, there's really nothing it can do, right? Like you're not gonna be able to kill Cass, especially now that the new Hinder is even easier to hit. Wow, that was so much burst damage. That was a little brave. Beat got mistimed though. Actually, yeah, ENCE can wait. Ooh, I was gonna say ENCE can maybe come back. The pulse bomb, yeah, no, they're gonna be able to come back.
FD got trying to find 1 kill.
2 minutes of ads. Feels bad.
The frag on to Ghost. Very quick fight there. GG Peps again, showing kind of their aggressive style. Right?
Wait, Tyler, aren't you subbed? How would an ad still even happen?
But it doesn't seem to pay off for them this time. And in fact, you're going to see yet another rotation of compositions coming out from.
Are subscribers getting ads now?
Back to the Malka here from
That's not
Tread,
good.
seeing the Winston from Chase. We're going to see a lot of this counter picking, I feel like, heading into the rest of the map.
Oh, a big fight, a lot of ults. That's Bob and the beats and a rush being used. Exodio down. Not entirely sure where Exodio even.
I need to like see if there's like an ad blocker that works on Twitch. Then I'm gonna make a command that just says !ads, and it's gonna link people to the ad blocker.
Kind of left his team isolated on the sides, and Ghost finds a nice kill with the kunais. This might just be round 2, Rose. If they can find
yeah, if you're on mobile, then that's unlucky.
They're gonna keep going.
Yeah, I mean, Chase also working up to the Primal Rage. He can play up front and very aggressive here. Maybe even forcing somebody to not be able to touch if you just move them away.
Naga touch? Okay, yeah, Naga has the off angle. They're going really aggressive though.
The Primal Rage is gonna get popped. Naga's actually on the point, Rose.
Nice, good forcing them back. If Naga can win this duel. Oh no, Johan went down.
3 in fact, as both DPS from ENCE try and clear Naga off the point.
FD God needs to come back with beat. Nope, too late.
Easily getting cleaned up by Kevster there, and Kai with a perfect eagle eye view.
Oh, Lucky Ajax too.
Hits the Ajax at the very end. I'm not sure it even matters, to be honest with you, because that'll be Team ENCE clearing Peps. Or GG Peps.
Wow, okay. ENCE looking a lot stronger this time around.
With a 2-0.
Yeah, oh, that feels so bad to see that in those final moments, but I think you're right. They're just
honestly, I think that's kind of that's a little bit unlucky for Peps. The fact that they got City Center.
It was a good effort.
Because Peps are looking at their best when they can play Naga on Pharah, which is no surprise. He's an absolute nutcase on Pharah, right?
GG Peps there at the very end, like GG Peps more than.
And if he can't play Pharah, I think their power level drops significantly.
In the enemy choke point or kind of near their spawn too. Like not often do you see a team push out of Oasis over outside of the pavilion, outside of the actual point in the high ground, but they were more than willing to kind
what do you
of
go
take
to next
to the very limit and just try and push them back into their spawn, take a lot of early fights, and that didn't end up paying off.
I can't remember what the map pool is.
Look at this big
This is one of them.
This Deadeye was insane. How do you find 3 there?
Kind of fights too, because
did FD God get stuck on a wall?
You're hoping that you can.
Is that what happened? It looked like he was trying to strafe left, but he got stuck on the wall.
But there's so much support coming in for Kai there. The Suzus, the heals, and everything to keep him up. And he just waited for the enemy Malga cage to fade away, and bada bing, bada boom. That's 3 kills.
Yeah, I mean, these are all great examples of how to illustrate.
This was
your
so
point,
huge. Like the fact that they turned this is insane.
Step out in front
didn't Deadeye get buffed? Kind of. It didn't receive any kind of damage buff.
Ultimate advantage.
But the movement speed penalty now gets reduced over time, and the health reduction gets reduced over time. So if you start with like 40% damage reduction and 50% movement speed debuff, both of those go down over time. So the longer you hold it, the faster you get, but the more fragile you get. Basically, you become more of a glass cannon.
It's really great to be able to see that he has leveled up to this point, and maybe that's just being able to work with such a.
There's something in Vestola.
Well,
okay.
I mean, we're going to see Chase step away now as we go to Midtown. Vestola's coming in.
That makes sense.
For Midtown, we're going to see
a bit like Pharah's ult. Honestly, Pharah's ult needs something like that.
I mean, the ENCE roster is so flexible.
Pharah's ult is
with Chase in,
like for me, it's tied with Death Blossom for the worst ult in the game.
I'm not joking. That Wasp is back. It just flew right past me. I don't think that you caught that on camera, but it is going crazy over there. That was scary. I think we're gonna. You'd assume GG Peps are
dude, this bee in the studio is the funniest thing.
So we'll see what they kind of run out the gate with.
It makes it look like they're all just seeing ghosts.
Like, okay, we're gonna see the Sigma. What can we kind of bring to the table? And I've got to be honest, I think Tred's just gonna.
It'd have to be the Winston.
Yeah, either gonna be the Winston or the Malga.
Is Midtown gonna be good enough for them to run their Pharah? That's the real question.
Kind of immobile.
We could see Echo come through as well.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we see that a lot, right? We see a lot of teams use the Winston to try to counter the Sigma, but the Sigma is there to try to counter the Malga, and we even saw how that rotation played out.
Like, no matter how you crack it, though, like, Peps are gonna have to find
versus the Doomfist. Oh, well, then we're gonna play the Winston.
The Pharah comp is basically the entire reason they beat Space Station, right? Peps 3-0'd Space Station. If not for the Pharah, they don't do that.
Rosters like this, we should expect to see a lot of counter picking in that way.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, of course, as we jump in just a moment. Ends up a game.
You have to lean into Naga's strength.
Both teams have already locked their place in at EWC Rose, so they're not fighting for that, but they're fighting.
But like, if you're gonna try and if you expect him to take a Tracer duel against Kevster, like, no disrespect against Naga, I think he's an amazing player, but I don't think he has any chance of beating Kevster like that.
I feel like when we see Tred, I feel like I just remember Tred.
Like, there it is. There's those flying cars again.
When we ended up seeing him.
Are these hover cars or flying cars? Why is there a highway in Oasis where the cars are just driving on the road? Why is it in Midtown that they're flying through the sky? Why are there still lanes in the sky?
But yeah, we saw Tred play like a lot of.
Why is the car in Hollywood still going on the ground? Why doesn't it just fly up into the air and land by the director's trailer? Wait, that could actually be a sick mechanic. Imagine a payload map, but the payload isn't on the ground. It goes through the air, and you have to be fighting on top of the payload, or you have to be playing like Pharah Echo Mercy in order to actually move it. That would be super situational and maybe annoying, but I think that could also be really cool. They should do that for their next community created map. Does anyone remember that underwater control point map, Atlantis or whatever it was? They need to do something like that for a payload map. The payload just moves vertically through the air, and you have to use series of elevators and flying heroes in order to move it.
This is interesting.
I think I'm cooking with this one.
Yeah, little pause, little pause. Let's hope the wasp doesn't return.
Well, you know, what I was going to say, though, about, like, the ghost pick on Kiriko, you said that maybe, okay, the Kitsune Russia is not necessarily the most impactful versus what we saw from Yoham, but it was about the utility, and you called that out perfectly when you were talking about how Kai was kept alive. All the Suzus, all the healing just pumped into this one player so that you can have those, like...
Did y'all have, like, an allergy or something?
Be able to rush around the map and play this Cassidy super aggressive. So I think that's where we've seen...
Like, he's actually marking
really
this B right now.
Being able to bring out this hero is just what he provides with instant value from something like the
He's spy checking for a B.
I just saw Kevster say ready in the chat. Same with the FD God. There we go. All right, we're going in. Thankfully, not a long pause. No one has pushed their monitor off the desk this time. All good. We're chilling. And Exodia running the Soj. So still a lot of teams kind of experimenting with Sojin. Still thinking it's pretty decent. In these poke comps, looking for the rails to kind of follow up with additional poke damage.
I don't know how I feel about the Sojourn here. Word on the street is that Sojourn's not so great now. Oh, Tread, you're isolated. So you're gonna... Oh, Kepster's running amok in the back line.
Not popular with the back line of GG Peps, though.
Dude, this comp is so weird.
Favorite, but Yoham wishing he wasn't.
If you're running the Mei, why not run the cast?
Oof. Well, I feel like we've seen a lot of teams fall for this, where they just go into the laundromat and then they just get collapsed on.
Pepster already almost has a pulse bomb. He's gonna get a pulse, just with like doing a little bit of pre-poke damage here.
But I feel like they have the pieces for this.
He's playing really far back right now, though.
You have the Naga Mei walls as well to just help make sure that you can actually make these.
See, look at that though.
You just have to make them faster.
Barely a threat. Barely even a threat.
On that tracer, make it very difficult for them to make these.
Yep, there it is. Kevster has pulse.
You're just so vulnerable. You're so dead.
Bet Kevster, he's gonna hit a pulse here. There it is. Yep.
Get stuck as Mei too.
I knew it. I knew it.
No ice block.
That's just the Kevster diff, man. You can always trust this guy to hit his pulses when it matters.
The Sojourn can't one-shot headshot Tracer anymore, which is quite insane. Quite an insane and substantial nerf to the character.
They're only just coming up to their window. Oh boy, they're 2 minutes down and they don't have an ult yet.
In the back line, we've been seeing that.
Peps, this comp is not working. You need to find something new.
You can definitely feel it, and I think as well when you don't have something like the Cassidy on the other side.
How are you gonna close the distance here?
Yeah, you don't.
You're gonna get fluxed. You're gonna get windowed. You've already used wall.
They are struggling to move through.
Now you're stuck in this room just getting spammed out? Oh no, dude, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, they didn't even use flux.
You might be able to stack a Naga a little bit. No, okay,
wait, Kevster went down, but it's not gonna matter.
The kill that they've had this whole round, like this, is it a little bit of a differential right now?
A little bit.
Peps got ults though.
Maybe a little. Yeah, I mean, so that's a lot to work with, right? We have Ghost that's already used the amplification matrix, but there wasn't really anything else that you were gonna save that for. So you're kind of hoping maybe like Kevster can pop up with another pulse bomb, but GG Peps should have this. Let's just say should, because I don't know how this is actually.
Okay, there's window, but they use flush to counter the window. Lamp going out, lamp is broken, they're dead. Now the beat does nothing. Yeah, now wants to counter beats. Bob's there. Well, you know what?
Exodia was still showing that the railgun could still do a whole lot of work.
They forced out.
Bob being that additional member on the
They forced out 4 ults.
Was able to lay it down as soon as the team fight broke down and everybody.
No, sorry, they forced out 3 ults.
The sound barrier from FD God came in, but it was just getting chunked through.
No, it was 4. Kevster did pulse. Yeah.
Yoham to stay alive.
Oh, Exodia's on Widow now. They're grasping at straws.
To try and get stuff done.
Tread is already half.
Yeah, I mean, this is just panic swaps at this point to try to get to the Widow.
What is his position? No, this is what Exodia, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're playing Widow 76 and he's dead. Oh no. What was he doing? He was so scared of Kevster. Kevster put the fear of God in this man to such an extent that he decided to play like a Cass walking with his team and just got dunked on. They just walked forward, rocked him. He actually couldn't even scope in.
Under a target that is getting fluxed. When the lamp hits
the ground, they are shaken. They are so scared.
If the player lands on the Sigma's
oh boy.
Out of that zone of immortality.
There's no way this is a 3-0. Peps did not beat Space Station just to get 3-0'd here. There's no way.
Very bit of small tech there.
There's no way this is a 3-0.
Horrifying images of pigeons eating an eclair. That is an eclair, right?
Yeah, everyone loves the pigeon cam.
Yeah, it's an eclair.
It looks nice.
I'm surprised though that you know how like dogs can't have chocolate.
Okay, I like this comp a lot better.
Rats with wings. They can eat anything.
You think they can eat anything?
Absolutely.
I feel like
you feed them some uranium.
The comp they were running on attack, I'm not sure what the goal was. You have worse spam. You have worse close range.
Because it can be toxic to birds, even in small amounts.
Like the thing is, the Mei might be good for like isolation and stuff, sure. But like when it comes to close range, you're looking at like Kevster versus Naga, right? Sure, the Mei might have like the freeze and the slow, but Kevster can just blink out. Kevster can just farm a pulse so easily. It's so hard for to do anything. Kevster already has the Genji skin. Battle Pass grinder. See, now he's on Echo. Why did Peps not do this? Peps could have run this same comp and they genuinely might have been able to do it better.
Take space, look at us. Let's swing right, okay?
Oh, Tread. No. What is going on, dude? Peps is playing awful.
Can you go first?
Oh my gosh, this is just terrible. This is so bad. This is a bad day for Peps to have an off day.
All right. Couldn't have said it better myself, honestly, ENCE.
That's it. That's it.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I tried to touch it for 2 seconds, but...
That's all she wrote. ENCE with a 2-0.
59 seconds. That was a 59-second round.
Quickest maps of all rounds of all time there. Jeez. ENCE just ran down the train and, yeah.
Oh.
Is there anything to break down there? Not sure. There wasn't much.
Nope. Let's go to the next one.
Just go next.
Come on, map number 3.
That was just such a ridiculous comp diff.
They ended up reverse sweeping Virtus Pro the other day.
Well, attacking, I think it was a comp diff.
A lot of veteran,
on defense,
a lot of, like, old heads, a lot of veteran talent on
they just decided to int into the train.
Even in, like, Overwatch.
Did they not? They must have not known that Kevster was on Echo. Someone must have like screwed up their scouting or something. They must have assumed that Kevster was still on Tracer and that he was like looking for an off angle or something.
Virtus Pro, even though they are looking quite scary, I can't imagine they're two-phased, and this seems like kind of old ENCE now. Not old ENCE, but an ENCE we're kind of used to in that regard.
ENCE back to form.
Yeah, back to form, back to how they should be playing. I mean, Peps had that crazy upset versus Space Station, but this is kind of how this match you would have thought would have gone if you kind of ignored.
I don't even like. Jaws is saying this is how you think the match would have gone.
Peps end up coming back.
You might have expected ENCE to be the winner.
Vestola, is he staying in? We'll confirmation on that in a moment.
No, I don't think so.
No,
like,
here's the thing.
You're right. And when we talked to
Tread going into the train, that was like, I don't know what he was thinking. I think it must have come down to some kind of scouting issue. Someone made a bad call and they didn't realize that they were actually all in the train. Naga though, I can give him a kind of, I'll give him a pass because in that scenario, enemy only has one tick. Like you don't really have time to back out, regroup. You kind of just have to go for a hero play. Naga dove in, tried to find like just like a right-click combo to get an assassination, which could have maybe been enough to turn the fight.
Makes sense here. Winston play.
But like, yeah, for Naga, I get it. You have to make a hero play there, otherwise you lose the game.
Being obviously the only tank for GG Peps. At least one that's
like whether he inted or not, he would have been dead either way. So might as well try and get something done with your dying breath.
3-0, walk it in, continue the run through the upper bracket. I mean, Peps end up might having to face Space Station again, which will be quite scary because they are pretty mad down in the lowest.
Yes, I think that if Peps get that rematch versus Spacestation, I think Spacestation will have a very different say in how that's going to go as well. They're definitely not a team, I feel like, that takes losses and take them to the chin. They really work hard to push past that and figure out where they can actually make those improvements. But if we look at potentially the final map in the series, it seems like just an ENCE playground at this point. You have the opportunity
Peps could make this work.
Kevster on something like the Tracer. Kai could play either the Ashe or the Cassidy. I think both of those look quite good. I don't think Hitscan is dead. I know we've been thinking about this since the patch hit, but I think Hitscan is
Peps just need to actually have a good game plan here.
Character might be
I think, yeah.
And, you know,
until she gets buffed again.
Playing devil's advocate, maybe they thought they did have a good game plan going into Midtown.
Feels like
if that's the case, then you just need to be willing to swap when said game plan does not pan out.
With the new not Hinder Nade anymore, or Magnetic Grenade, now returning to the old name Flashbang. But giving the hindering effect, not the old stunning version. Yeah, and also, yeah, you can sign up for some Face It League action if you wanted to. Face It signups are available right now, so go to the website and sign up for Season 2 if you want to be maybe broadcasted, just like this. Maybe you can make it. And
God's giving all the low-ranked players hope.
Or ENCE. GG Peps.
Hope you don't face Jake, actually.
Yeah, that'll be a little rough.
I feel like you don't want to face Jake either.
Or Jake, yeah. No, definitely not. But you can sign up. And in fact, we've got a small trailer for you as well. We'll jump to that just before we get into our next map.
Hey, heroes.
There's an ant on my
Season 2
desk.
of the multi-divisional Overwatch Face It League is back. Join with your team or look for teammates on Face It.
Dude.
Compete in weekly matches against players at your skill
Will the camera
at a time
capture
that
that?
works for everyone. Win your matches and rise through the divisions, competing for your share of the prize pool, earning
the ant
bigger
just fell.
rewards as you climb.
It's still alive!
The more teams involved, the
He faked his
larger the
death.
prize pool, the better the division balancing, and more fun for everyone. Rise to the top with your team.
There we
and
go.
Start your path to becoming a pro.
Unless that was a
Overwatch
different
player.
ant.
Or
I don't
just play
think
for
so.
fun. Face It League. Register your interest for Season 2.
That was an ant.
fce.gg/Face It League.
It was an ant running along my mouse pad, so I crushed it with my thumb. And then I tried to show the camera, and then it fell off. And once it hit the ground, it started moving again. He faked his death.
GG Peps versus ENCE. It's looking like an ENCE victory. A 2-0 on Oasis.
Listen. I don't mind ants. Like
Esperanza up next with Chase coming back.
I recognize the ants are necessary for the ecosystem and everything, but
to the table rows.
not in my keyboard. I don't want ants getting inside my PC.
We have really only seen GG Peps play the Malga composition, and it's just this series that I feel like we've started to see them stray away from what that Malga composition has brought to them in terms of stability. So I think they're floundering here. It's hard not to see that when I feel like they haven't been able to take these fights as cleanly as we would have expected to see them, especially even like their match versus Space Station.
Yeah, that Space Station game, it really didn't feel like Space Station at all, looking at the whole series. Felt like a different team, an imposter, potentially.
Sussy.
A little sus, I agree. Yeah, I would love to see that rematch, though. Where Peps versus Space Station, see how that ends up going down again. ENCE rocking in with Chase. Are we going to see Doomfist? I don't think so.
Oh,
it seems like
no.
too much of a gamble pick. His Winston is
Your
so
Street
good.
Dragon hoodie arrived yesterday.
We'll
Nice.
have to wait and see. And we saw ENCE on Midtown.
Honestly, I thought about getting one when I saw that like all proceeds go to support the players. That's pretty cool. I have big respect. Big respect to SSG for that.
Okay, I do like the look of Doomfist, but Winston,
Or not all proceeds, but like 50% of every hoodie. Like that's cool.
I do feel
That's
like
cool.
Winston is stronger for Chase, but I think that Doomfist
Okay, Naga's on
provides
Pharah.
a lot of firepower that maybe the Winston
This is
does
actually
not in this case.
I like this comp from Peps. This is their bread and butter. No buffering. Buffering. Did the stream just
teams like Toronto Defiant, someone actually playing the Doomfist, so I feel like it's not completely out of left field to see here.
like a little bit of a dive there. Off of the bot, that was kind of cool.
Naga's already putting down some great pressure.
All right, objective unlocked. And one good thing about GG Peps' composition, they can just kind of sit.
Who are they going on? Who are they going on?
For those cooldowns to rotate.
Asa, okay, big. That's actually huge.
That was a very early kill on Lucio. It's mainly been the Lucios, the targets for both teams. And GG Peps have found their mark.
Yeah, ENCE is actually going to have a very hard time here. Why does it keep buffering? Is my Twitch broken? I can't exit full screen. not happening on YouTube window. I think my Twitch might be broken. My camera's fine and not paused. Yeah, like my stream still seems to be going fine. I think it's actually just... Yeah, it's just the Twitch site. I can't even exit the full screen. I'm gonna have to use Task Manager to... Oh wait, we're back!
A little bit worse for wear as well. Tread down, Exodio.
Okay, cool.
And Naga not long for
That
as well. Go on,
was
Chase,
super weird.
I mean, that was perfect. Like the way that ENCE routed them so that Chase could actually steal that health back after the meteor strike was.
Let me try using YouTube instead.
Was so much fun to watch.
It's not like there's drops anyway.
That's what you expect maybe out of this Doomfist pick, to know that the team is behind you to make plays like that. That was perfect.
Wait, what did we miss? Naga's off Pharah.
Able to grab this push spot, start to get the lead, make some meaningful progress. Having a Lucio sound barrier here too is going to feel super nice into something like this cage.
Oh no! Was that a collat?
With a collat, a punch
what?
Chase into the wall, hits the collat with the neutral rail now. New buff.
Kai?
She can collat with neutral rail. Nice shot.
What was that?
We'll definitely get a replay of that one. That was sick. Twitter? Yep, that's going on Twitter. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's a clip, boys. That's a clip.
Yeah, that is 100% a Twitch clip right there. Oh my god. That's team coordination. That's what the Doomfist can help set up, and it looks like ENCE have really practiced
Holy
this.
smokes!
Well, no checkpoint, no sad.
Go back to merits. Yeah, dude, that's the best collat we've ever had for sure. But Kai right there, that's a close second. It's still buffering. Okay, I'm restarting my Chrome. Maybe it's a Chrome issue. Has to be. Has to be.
In the back line events there.
Okay.
Chase using that
There we go. We're back. We're back.
Healing in that meteor strike too. Lands straight on the back line. Nice pulse from Kevster. Goes a little bit wide though. It looked like it connected initially, but unfortunately it was just pancaked on the floor. FD God pushed.
Never mind. We're not back.
That is GG Peps. I wonder if that sound bar. I don't think that sound bar got interrupted by FT God, but I could be mistaken.
Yeah, my window captured.
In the fight as well. Checkpoint in the sights here for GG Peps, but
it can capture Task Manager.
Comp is so fast.
It'll capture Spotify, but it won't capture Chrome.
And look at this now. They're already trying to pull down Kevster, who's been such a problem.
Okay, hold on.
FD God getting the better of that one though. Nice to see. So GG Peps, they might have a chance to.
We're just doing display capture.
Here. Having used all those ultimates though does not feel good. Knowing that Kai has just been able to like hit just all of these headshots.
Everything was working fine, and then it just broke for no reason. Oh, Yoham. Wait. Peps might get the lead here. They got lead. No, wait, they're even. They're both at checkpoint.
This time around, it is Naga securing the checkpoint, and he's going to move it.
Do you draw if?
Quite important in the grand scheme of things. Couple of meters.
Yeah.
If both teams are at checkpoint, do you draw?
That's the lead. That's just the lead right now for Peps.
Interesting.
So ENCE, like this bot is gonna at least
Peps
go
did
back
get
to
lead
the
now, though.
and
Yeah.
start working back into their territory.
Look at that.
Here.
Pulse,
But you still have to
overclock.
win this next team fight very
They have a lot of stuff they can use.
Keep making this lead a little bit bigger. High ground control though, they're looking to try to wrap around to the other side as Tread is working back up to another cage.
For reaction time there for Chase.
This ends now.
Here comes the overclock. Lead.
Oh, Chase goes down. That's big. And yeah, they can actually. They don't have to be super scared here because the rail The rail nurse.
Side, yeah, we don't want to fight without the Doomfist. Haven't got someone to absorb the damage and kind of disrupt backlines. They're going to back up, but Chase will be back in this moment.
Oh, dude, Peps is in such a good position.
I wonder though how long Chase ends up staying on this.
Oh,
Doomfist
huge! I love that play. I love that. That's such great aggression.
Not long is the answer to that question. Nice proactive play there from Tread jumping into the back line.
That's, yeah, no, that was so good from Tread.
Shouldn't matter. They're going to shrug it off. All good. 4v5. 4v3 even.
Just completely ruins their momentum.
And now they're going to retake the lead.
Yeah, I mean, just Mauga's so beefy. You know that you should be able to win those fights like 9 times
Wait,
10.
guys.
Sojourner needs so many charged up railgun shots in your head in order to.
Oh, that was actually a really, really smart play. He saw that they were hiding, and instead of letting them regroup, take the fight, he knows he can just cage.
But yeah, we're seeing
because they don't have a counter to cage. So there's really no risk to doing that.
Both of these teams.
Good fakey there by Chase, jumping up, looking like he was going to punch into hit the power block. Got a free super punch. Got Meteor Strike too, so he can play very aggressive in the front line. Hasn't got a fear anymore of Shred's ultimate either.
He's still holding this punch.
Yeah, but power block only lasts for so long. You can see that he was able to kind of T-pose in the Cassie.
Oh.
It takes him a while to get set back
FD got beat. Masa beats now. FD, yeah, good. He should be fine. He should be fine. Any damage to come through. Tread gets a pick on. That's huge. Yeah. Here, Cody going down. That's it. That's it. That's the fight. Wait, the stick? Oh, Kevster. He's trying. Kevster's trying to clutch. No, but they're okay. Kevster's 1 HP. Are they gonna fit? No, they're not.
Yeah, I mean, like the fact that
they are
does at least mean that
huge.
Peps, like they still are able to keep control of the pot, and in fact, are
this is really big.
Their lead that they have right now.
ENCE have nothing. They'll have overclock.
Still have ultimates to
dude, if Naga can hit a stick onto Kai to deny overclock, that might actually be map.
I feel like this Exodial on Noon is going to be really good as long as
Kai's low.
Someone doesn't displace him.
Speaking of displacement, there it is.
Oh no!
Catch Kai.
What?
Marsa, you saw Chase there.
He finds 2 out of nowhere.
Try and get the punch to cancel. Not to be. GG Peps pushing on. 1 minute and 20
I didn't even see Kai. Where even was he?
And now this is a pretty sizable lead that GG Peps have been able to gain. I know we're looking at like 0.09 meters, but this is a lot. Like this is 35 and counting here for Peps to deal with, and I think ENCE, like, I'm not believing in this Doomfist anymore. I was wondering if Chase would switch off if it stopped working, but now you've got a
Kevster just got diffed. Did he hit the stick? No, but he doesn't need to. Kai's gonna try and go for it anyway. They all kite.
Can't seem to find him.
Yeah,
the tree is too powerful. It's too strong.
No, the tree.
Kai wishing for
the tree actually ruined his ult. He got diffed by a tree. It's over, and he's dead. Oh boy.
The lead continues to extend for GG.
That's a feels bad.
Got a rush. And
Tree MVP. Dude, even when Tree's not in the server, he's still putting down work.
It's not good. I mean, especially when you've got the rush, and then that should be able to get this cage online for Tread. This is a good win condition scenario for Peps to be in right now, and ENCE, like, they just switched Kai over.
Yeah, ENCE is gonna have a hard time. Ghost might be able to get a Kitsune.
Pipe dream right now.
But Meteor Strike is probably going to do nothing since we haven't seen that ult get kill in years. Oh, that's... No, Exodial just clicked the head. Exodial clicked another head. He clicked another one and another one. Oh, he's going crazy. They didn't even need their ults. Exodial just killed everyone. Holy smokes.
GG Peps. With a win and almost a full
reverse sweep. Reverse sweep incoming.
Wipe at the very end as they start their reverse sweep.
Okay, I mean, like, towards the beginning of that map, I said maybe, I don't know if GG Peps can do this. They just look like they're getting totally taken out of every fight with just a early pick or something. I think I saw the bug actually.
Really?
Is it over there? Yeah. Wait, is it that?
I saw something on the broadcast too.
I think I saw maybe. Okay, I mean, like, towards the beginning of that map, I said maybe I don't know if GG Peps can do this. They just look like they're getting totally.
No way, I think that was a camera. That was like a camera thing.
They just look like they're getting totally. Maybe I don't know if GG Peps can do this. They just look.
Yeah, that's definitely a rig. That's not a bug. So I did question for a second. I did question it. So their psyop has been effective.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm still at that stage.
They've got me questioning my sanity now.
I'm physically in the room.
I just feel like I'm missing it though. I feel like it.
Well, one thing we'll never miss, is of course highlights. Let's take a look at what transpired in this match so far. I mean, obviously early on, absolute stump from ENCE sides of things. Like it was just.
Dude, Exodial, it's kind of crazy how quickly this guy has become one of the best hit scans we have.
I mean, opting for a Sojourn right now, it felt a little, not throwy, but throwy.
Let's just phrase it like this. We had questions about the Ney on attack. And considering that GG Peps picked Midtown, we just thought that the attack maybe wasn't as well executed as we might have anticipated, considering that they chose the map and they rolled out playing Ney. So some questionable setups that led to a full hold. And again, breaking the fourth wall, full transparency, we were prepping for a 3-0. So, you know, Peps were able to bring it back on Esperanza with Chase playing this Doomfist, which, again, don't try that at home. But it seemed like in this Mauga matchup, they're still pretty confident on the side of GG Peps, and maybe ENCE feels like they can't match it and we're forced into playing something else.
Do you feel like on that last map, Jake, that ENCE maybe came in with a little bit too much confidence?
I think that's exactly right. So I see a lot of the high skill teams do this, playing the Doom comp or the Winston comp on this map into the Mauga. I just don't like it. I feel like Mauga is really good.
Had to take care of something.
Like the Mauga ult destroys some of these heroes. Doomfist, Tracer, they can't press a single skill when they're in the cage, and it's so easy to, you know, protect your Cassidy with these like defensive moves. I mean, like we saw, it can work. You know, a perfect execution with Doomfist and Sojourn. And
do I have the same in-ear monitors as Jake?
Amazing.
Hold on.
The consistency for me is not there, and the ult tempo fights really just so.
Need him to look the other way.
And so I think the Sojourn for me is like kind of the only hit scan you can play if you want to play a highly mobile Doom comp against the Mauga. But for me, this patch means that I just don't want you to do that. I don't want you to take the Doom.
The mine looks like. No, I think his is a little bit more transparent.
Sojourn's a worse hero.
Yeah, we don't have the map draft, but I was actually thinking that, like, GG Peps, considering the.
I'm waiting for him to turn around so I can see.
Surely.
We don't want to play that, and that forced ENCE to pick Esperanza instead, and this kind of like look.
Come on, Jake, show us your ears.
I'm not, you know.
Show us your ears. Stop hiding them.
I totally see how maybe he didn't feel like playing Sojourn either, but was kind of forced to in this.
Probably not the weirdest thing that people have requested of him. Let's be honest.
With the Doomfist perhaps and Sojourn, you know, with the high ground.
Survasa is another good Pharah map. Though honestly,
it's just Sojourn.
Peps did win that without relying on the Pharah, which is a surprise to me.
Hence, they won the Koth round in the Mauga mirror, and so I think you just don't overthink it. Just keep taking that Mauga mirror, even if it's on Esperanza. For me, I think that would have been a better choice. But you know, you can't completely. Like,
I don't know if it was a Mauga mirror, but the map that they
just a little bit
like winning University with a Mauga mirror, I think was more on the back of Kai just going insane rather than the actual Mauga mirror itself.
But once it turned against them, it feels like the Doom comp is.
Because they won the next round with playing Winston as well, which wasn't the Mauga, right?
It was a bit of a brawl, a bit of a dogfight at the very end there, so it is what it is. If we're looking at the map picks here, though, you guys didn't.
Did Zoe get a new tattoo?
From GG.
Has she always had that?
Now we're taking it to Tsuravasa, another GG Peps pick.
I've never noticed that before.
In the lineup as well. What does that tell us?
Maybe I'm blind.
To see from these teams?
Yeah, the one on her chest. I
mean,
it's possible that I've just never noticed it before.
Might be more inclined to play Afara, for example, which.
It is newer. Okay, good. So I'm not going crazy.
More of that. It's going to be an interesting one. I mean, it's Flashpoint, so no matter.
I can't tell what it's supposed to be. Is it like a bird or?
GG Peps has played, so no doubt. I think this is a good game mode, just like overall for GG Peps. So. I think it's
I think a reverse sweep is very doable. And a reverse sweep will give me exactly my pred. So I'm really pulling for a reverse sweep here.
I think this is an odd pick from GG Peps. Like for me, Saravasa is the map that actually you could play Sig, especially the first point, the open point, you know? So I wonder if they can overcome some of these wide open ranges where I feel like ENCE is at their best.
Well, we're about to find out, and that's why we're sending it back over to Jack and Necra for all the action.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
What is that giant ring in the sky?
Is the pick here.
Have they ever explained?
Vestola coming in rows, so
is that like a server farm or something?
Not normally seeing the kind of poke style on Flashpoints. You want to normally quick and fast, but Yeah, like Jake was mentioning.
Genji is good too, actually. Yeah. Ooh, wait, yeah. I like this. This is gonna be a real honest mirror. No way Tread plays Hog. That's bait. That's bait. Don't believe it. Nope.
Both teams, you have Vistola coming in. You know
he is absolutely hard baiting.
What kind of pieces do you actually put around it to try to support that?
He's swapping.
Well, we've seen a lot of Kevster Genji.
There it is. Yep.
It's always looked so good, but I think
Kevster. Okay. Kevster's actually gonna be on Echo.
Something like the Echo, which is something we were hoping to see on that first map of Oasis to deal with something like an Ashe. But I love.
All right, it's time for the Gaimin Gladiators to show their stuff. Also, this is a complete side note, but have you ever noticed how many orgs have GG as their logo?
Yeah, sure.
There's a lot. There's so many esports companies that have GG.
I think, yeah, with Yoham also playing the Kiriko, that is also a little bit odd when you play the back, especially if you know that you're running into an enemy signal.
Oh. Exodial's looking to click.
Exodial's taking this high ground. So important for the Ashe player up here. You got to stay up here for as long as possible, be a nuisance.
Oh, but Naga needs to get in and do something. Naga's playing really passively right now. So they don't have lamp, so this might be it. He's won. FD God got him. Huge. Now they go in, surely. Yeah, he's kind of going in. He's getting pressure though. He's low. Is he dead? Is. Wow, that was a nice job from Masa.
Point has been unlocked, and only just now GG Peps are getting time on it, and they look like they're going to get the flip. Yeah, there it is. Or the cap, even not even a flip.
Yeah, even though Naga died there, I don't think that was kind of more just ENCE did a good job of kind of forcing him into a death position, right? They had Vistola go forward really aggressively, which forced GG Peps to kind of, you know, acknowledge him, make sure that they put pressure on him, meant that Naga kind of not got hung out to dry, but didn't have the support he needed, so Masa was able to just kind of pressure him, make sure he died. But still, Peps overall able to win the fight, which is what matters. So this window, oh, that's just gonna delete Yoham, who was so close to, he was so close to ult. I think Peps just loses this. Stall as long as you can, but then come back with ults. Yeah. Oh, Tread's not gonna get out. That's tragic. Yeah, see, now you can come back with 4 ults.
Wait.
Where is he? Kevster, look around.
No way. But no,
yeah,
like
4
I was
ults.
wondering if Tread would stay on the Sigma, and he doesn't. It's gonna be back over to the Mauga,
which I think makes sense.
So much more comfortable on a
Mauga is just so good.
Like so
against
I don't know why you would.
Oh, Ramacha's T-posing. They got the T-posing Ramacha on point. Okay, there it is. Wow, duplicate got deleted. Now Vistola is going to be taking. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Masa didn't beat. See, this is what I was thinking was going to happen on the first map. Neither Lucio wants to beat, so they're both going to end up holding it.
There's one more attempt for ENCE to come into this fight.
Who is going to lose their nerve first and pull the trigger? Did they need that rush? I think so, yeah. I think rush, like just to keep Tread up and just to ensure they could get the kills. Plus, I think the Bob was also in the rush, which made it even more effective. So, oh, Tread's already so low. There's B. Yeah, there we go. Both beats coming out. Oh, huge. Okay, yep, BAP going down. That should be. Wait. Vistola with the ult. Kevster's clutching.
Just scatters GG Peps. Kevster picks up 2 kills, so a rather even fight on the back of this.
Where's Yoham? They need heals. They need heals. Okay, they should be okay. Yeah, Kevster can't do it by himself.
Points here on Esperanza. As the rotation is going to be easy for them too.
Now here's what they're gonna do. Ghost is gonna get window. Tread, I think, is going to want to slam the window and cage it. I think we see them put cage on the window. It's a risky play, but I think otherwise you risk getting poked out by Kai.
Have a stronger counter pick in the Sigma, which Vistola is.
Oh, but he doesn't have it quite yet.
Let's hear how GG Peps want to actually approach this, knowing that the cage is coming up so soon.
He's so close. Okay, he has it. There's a window. There, yeah, they caged the window. Good. Oh, wait, huge move. Oh, Kai's clutching.
Well, you're down one right now. We're back faster. We're back faster.
Live. I need to full live.
Oh, nice dodge from Exodial.
Did you come back right?
No, FD God's dead. Oh no, they get staggered.
Alright, chill out. I'm going to
Window, Bob. So, Pulse, beat 60.
Yeah, see, that was a good play there. That was a good play there by Peps gauging the window. I like that, but I just clutched up.
I think FD got there calling Masters sound barrier and the exact percent. I think it was 1% off. He called it 60, but it was 61. Good call in there.
Very impressive.
FD got a quick wrap around now for GG Peps. They want to go for a quick.
Yeah, now they can rush here.
Pretty unhappy with how that last
Good rush, good rush. No, Naga's dead. That's devastating.
Has been instantly killed.
Where's the Bob? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, over on that far angle.
Not been able to actually utilize its full effects. They almost backed off as soon as that Bob came out. They were like, can't really.
They have one more fight here.
That's a rough fight.
Oh, dude, FD God needs to get beat.
That's a new one. You use the rush.
He's gonna have it. I think he's gonna have it.
Extra mobility to get away.
95. Yeah, he's gonna have it. He's fine. They need to be able to beat this flux that's gonna come in from Vestola. They're gonna push in. Vestola's gonna ult. Does he ult the high noon? No. Oh, big speed, big speed. Oh, he gets Vestola. That was like frame perfect. That was actually frame perfect, dude.
That new speed up with the high noon. Pretty scary stuff.
That was genuinely amazing.
That's so funny. Yeah, you just see this.
I did not think that
I think it's so funny.
I saw there were 2 seconds left on dead eye and the grasp was pulled. I was like, I don't know if he's gonna make it.
I mean, that's just so much.
But his timing was spot on. Really impressive.
Keep ENCE from coming back in for a little bit longer, and they get to stall to maybe even work up to.
Wait, FD God he's beat though.
Potential.
Oh, this flux is gonna end them. I didn't even notice he beat it.
Like ENCE should win this next fight. As long as they don't get picked off early, they should win. They have the sound bear and they have the.
Naga has to blade early here. They're playing too far back.
Yeah, just save that beat for
yeah, you need. I feel like you needed to force stuff here.
All the way at the back here. Window comes in. Normally a sign for the Genji to use that blade to get in.
Tread might be dead.
They need a pick now.
Tread is so gonna die. Wait.
Falls almost in a blink of an eye. That lamp came in, but it wasn't enough. Naga spotted his.
Never mind, Naga clutches. Holy, that's my Genji goat right there.
And that was it. GG Peps now.
Did the flux not get anyone? Did Vestola whiff the flux? He must have.
Wow, I mean the rush to try to.
That's the only explanation. He must have whiffed the flux.
Just got so much extra damage out in order to just force out the sound barrier and then go in with the blade. And yeah, you're right. Like they only need one more flashpoint here. This could just be GG Peps really solidifying a good attempt at a reverse sweep here if they're able to win Saravasa too. Oh man, I mean they don't have anything for this next fight. Maybe they get the cage online. So ENCE, like they still
ENCE might be able.
With here. I look at the Bob,
with the DPS ult alone, they should be able to get the cap. The Bob should be enough to give them the cap. Oh, Kevster. Pulse the wall. Wait, did Naga just dash in? Oh, Kevster. Yeah, that was. There must have been some miscommunication there. That was a weird push.
The pulse bomb at the very least, and I still think that I think you're okay with not using.
No, that was
because ideally you also have
getting out the pulse bomb does nothing. That was just a really dumb push from Peps.
Particularly well with the cage, except for maybe this dragon blade, but that's so off time.
Now they're gonna Bob here. He's gonna try and go for an aggressive cage. You got Masa and Vestola. Wait, but Masa picked off Naga while in the cage.
Right around the corner, so GG Peps, their entire team would have had to.
I don't know. They might not get another fight here. That weird push they did in the beginning actually might have screwed them. No, they do not get another touch.
Yeah,
there's no way.
Any world where GG Peps come back in and get a cohesive.
Yep. There's just reset, try and take the next point.
Just going to another
I mean, you are at 2 points, so that's okay. Like, if you're Peps, you're not stressing.
Yeah, even ENCE leave it alone. They're like, oh, there's no sign of
where
in sight. So
where are they? Yeah, they're okay. They're moving to it. You can just barely see the outlines through the wall.
As we head over to,
so they are going to have a defensive advantage here.
GG Peps, they've got 3 ults to work with here. So
If the god is just going to want to hold his beat, maybe they engage with Kitsune.
At an advantage where even just getting like
Oh, big. That's really aggressive.
could really just solidify this.
Nice. That's actually so good, dude. You can see ENCE were fully expecting them to just kind of hold up on point. And instead, they interrupt their rotation with that charge. ENCE were like, they were not prepared at all.
That's exactly what they're rewarded with.
Now, the silver lining, though, is that ENCE didn't use an ult.
Great start for
They just kind of let themselves get rolled over. Which I think in that situation is kind of what you need to do. Right? Like, clearly, they've come in, like, Peps came in clearly with the upper hand. Rather than trying to fight it, just die fast. Yo, Ham, you're so low. Oh, yo, Exodial just outplayed Kevster so hard. Holy smokes, Kevster got rolled there.
Kevster dead, 4v5. ENCE trying to find a rotation. Slowly but surely, but without
FD got used beat.
Sideline pressure here, so it's going to be a little bit more.
They keep beating their high noons, and now here's the thing: if Vestola doesn't miss this Flux, he's okay. Tread's dead. No, he got Suzu'd. Oh, they did the exact same thing. They did it twice. This is no. Hey, there's no way they did it twice. This is exactly what happened on the other point. Flux, FD God doesn't have beat. They get nothing with Flux, and then Naga comes in and just cleans up with Blade.
Last ditch attempt to try and find something here, but it's all over. GG Peps with a 3-1 on Esperanza.
How did they not learn? How did they not learn?
All the way to map number 5. I got a feeling.
We are.
Oh,
I mean,
that's too
that
funny.
Nobody expected.
They
when
like
we took a look at those first 2 maps.
That was word for word, bar for bar. Magalip, because Yoham came in and hit him with a Suzu.
The map could just simply end here in the series as well. But GG Peps, they lit a fire under themselves, or some. We just
look. We can replay this here.
And FD God doesn't have a sound barrier anymore.
Flux hits.
You can just barely see it as he falls here. It was a really. I think that's the Suzu coming out there. See that bright flash? Yeah, yep, see there you see it on screen right there. Suzu comes out, hits him mid-air. Right there, it explodes. Then he drops. Suzu is still in effect. And he's perfectly fine. And that must have been exactly what happened if we go farther back.
A great start for them on this flashpoint too, because you only need
to this point here.
That done, so you still have things like that. Wow, I mean.
Let's see. Pistola fluxes. We'll see if we can see it. There's Flux. No, I think he just missed. Okay, there I think he actually just missed. But either way, same sequence. Flux gets nothing. Blade cleans up. Masa didn't have beat. The Flux should have gotten something because FD God didn't have beat either.
Masa had used that beat super early on in that fight.
The only difference is that Naga bladed during the Flux in this play.
They got 2 points.
Whereas over here, it was Naga blading after the Flux.
But a little bit different.
But still, the ults that were online and stuff, same sequence.
Slowly but surely, but without Kevster, there's a lot less sideline pressure here, so it's going to be a
like Masa really just needed to learn to hold the ult for the blade. But yeah, this was a really well-timed Suzu.
Lovely call, Rose. Blade coming in from Naga. Oh, and there's nothing in the world that can save you from Naga's blade there.
Wow.
I mean, GG Peps, they're at 80. The map in just a moment and we get word if there is going to be any substitutions, but honestly I could see it either way. 50-50 at this point. Vestola, Chase, whoever is in, they're going to feel confident going in, and it's actually going to be Chase, so you called it perfectly, Rose.
Peps 3-2. I'm feeling confident about my Pred right now. especially because I guarantee you, and these are experienced players, right? I'm sure they have great mentals. I don't think it would take that much to boom them. Or I should say, I don't think they would boom from that much. Isn't it crazy how those two phrases are like the same words, but just changing the order completely changes how it's interpreted?
Some weird like diagonal angles, so you're not guaranteed to get like a slam into the wall.
I don't think they're gonna boom that easily. But
there you go. There's the
that I gotta say that's gotta be a little tilting.
About to reverse sweep potentially. Route 66. We'll see if
this is a good map for ENCE though. This is just some good old classic dive.
Those first two maps is worth keeping in mind. Pretty one-sided in ENCE's favor. Like full hold, mid-town.
Yeah.
A 2-0.
Like Peps have been doing good, but they haven't won. They haven't won a dive mirror.
It was so clean from ENCE, and I think like when you look at just
the problem is we barely see this map, so I can't say off the top of my head how good the Moggle comps will be on it. If the Moggle comp is bad, ENCE should have the upper hand. But if Peps have a way to make the Moggle comp work, or if they have some pocket comp where with Naga Fair, Naga Genji,
I just feel like maybe the composition
yeah, they'll be set.
Right for
But it really does come down to, I think you gotta keep Naga on Farah and Genji. They look so much better when it's on those. Like Esperanza, I think was just Exodial going crazy, and then Suravasa with Naga on the Genji, he really pulled it together.
At this point, like they've been around for a long time, whether that's in the Overwatch.
I don't know if ENCE are gonna. I don't think they're gonna get the win, honestly, unless
it's probably not weighing
like
on them too much.
There's a chance that Kevster and Kai just go sicko mode and skill diff the lobby.
Kind of like, you know, chill, it's all good. We'll go to map number 5. Also, we've qualified.
But I think for the most part, Fs are actually looking like maybe the better team.
We can round it out here. Chase is gonna come in. We're gonna play Winston. Kev's is gonna kill 5 every fight. Like we are chilling. But on the flip side of things, like you said, Pep's coming in with a new fire. It felt like in map number 3.
They really turned things around, and I think a lot of
and the other thing that you can't discredit here is Peps have momentum now. They're heading into this confident. They're heading into this ready to, you know, take down the big dogs. They want another upset.
And so I think like when you have to take that half
Exodial is caring for Peps. A little bit, yeah. I think Esperanza he definitely carried.
We can crush with something like that.
Esperanza was definitely the Exodial show.
Because Esperanza, Suravasa, those are both won with Malga.
The match chat. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that. Tread's playing hungry.
Such a mood, actually.
Bro just wants to get this over with and get food.
Bro, I'm hungry.
I mean, come on, man. Got a roast. He's got a roast dinner on the way. What meat have you got? What favorite roast dinner meat? Mine would
Is Kevster actually gonna? Dude, I hope Kevster plays Venture. Has Kevster played Venture yet? I don't know if he has, but I really want to see it.
I'm a beef roast kind of person.
So far, the best Ventures we've seen have been like far away, Isang and Stalker. But if anyone can be on that level, it's gonna be Kevster.
All right. See what Kai's got.
He's not. But yeah, Nagafera. Good. I like it. Swap Ash here?
Just waiting for the call.
Yeah. No. Ass. No. It is Ash.
All right, okay. Spotting the fire there. Gonna stick on the Ash. So it will be Doomfist, right?
Okay, so Naga is gonna have a lot of pressure. Gonna make his job harder.
I'm gonna
Oh, Shanghai Dragons.
I'm just gonna talk about the comp from GG
He already hit a direct on to Kevster.
That is on the defense. They've got high ground control on Big Earls.
Oh,
they just
Case?
the Doomfist away, but they are isolated.
Wait, Kevster already got a pick. Oh, Chase falls up.
Nice is you have that booping pressure.
Zodiel's dead. This is first point.
Just kind of the normal punches. Very good at kind of.
Wow, that was lightning fast. Yeah, Naga's gonna have to swap off the pair. See, it's
well, just Exodia really that's holding up there because
well, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. It's the duality of Pharah maps, right? Maps where Pharah is good because along sightlines, her counters are just as good. Pharah can throw down rockets from a distance, sure, but I can pressure her just as easily. Okay, Exodial?
Okay, well that's not great.
Okay, Exodial?
That's not good either. That's really not great, I would say. As things go,
oh, jeez, dude, his aim is so clean. Someone give me this guy's crit accuracy right now.
Here,
I need the stats for him.
Right now, the Doomfist is working. As long as they're able to continue to execute on those combos, like the punch from Chase, get somebody into the rest of your...
This guy hits so many dinks, you think someone is making a toast at a wedding.
So methodical,
Oh,
right?
oh no, Masa, what have you done?
Just boop Exodial.
Oh no.
Oh, Exodial went flying.
Oh, I think he would have gotten the kills anyway, but Masa just sealed the deal.
That is insane. That is insane. And that is now ENCE with 2 minutes left to try to push this cart only a little bit further to get that first checkpoint. But look, like, he gets booped away. And now
oh, huge. They've isolated Exodial. They have to get the kill now. Yep, there it is. Good. Oh, but Naga trades. Kai's still alive, though. Kai could use Bob here if they really want. ENCE should be able to win this. Oh, big stick. Nice Suzu. Yeah, they're okay. They're okay.
You're happy in the 1v1s, but
they didn't even need to use, like, yeah, the pulse was enough. That's actually really massive.
There you go. That's the point. Surely, if Tread dies, that is.
I think you can see, though, that ENCE has definitely identified how big of a problem Exodial is.
No retouch, no. It's way too
He's using Meteor Strike just to isolate him. And then having, like, at least 3 people
buildings and ENCE have so much else to work
go
with.
farther in just to ensure that he dies. They've definitely identified him as a sore spot.
I think, like, ENCE should be able to get quite a bit
Huge
of
Bob.
here. So
Look again.
It's like not in, like, no man's land.
Exodial's been pinched, but he lives, though, yeah. Tread was able to get to him. But now, these guys are in a bad spot.
First one to step up, and unfortunately, first one to die.
The cage is actually, yeah, the cage worked. Yeah, I was like, this is a really bad spot to take a fight.
That's unfortunate.
Because you can have ENCE shooting at you basically from their spawn, and they've also, half of them have flipped the map on you.
Do what you gotta do, and I think that the rush,
So really, Peps was in a dangerous position there. But fortunately, ENCE, they decided to go in, play close, which meant the cage could go huge.
Have to try to contest from.
Look at these rotations.
They're just like, yeah, like,
now they're...
just collapse.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. EU teams have just the best rotations ever. Well, aside from the Korean teams. Like, when you talk about the best, you can't really talk about the Korean teams because they're just automatically, like, they have the best hit scan, they have the best flex support, they have the best rotations, they have the best comps, they have the best adaptability. So you kind of have to exclude them from conversations about skill. Excluding the Koreans, EU teams are just built different when it comes to rotations. They make NA look like scrubs.
Yeah, and while, like, any of these pieces from ENCE are isolated, it's easy pickoffs here for Peps' comp as well if they're just gonna rush at it with a full team of 5. That's why we're seeing these random
nice, big denial.
like onto these people like Ghost,
Oh, Kai went down. Does Exodial die? Yep, there he is. He had the roll, but the damage reduction, not quite what it used to be. Oh, that's a big punch.
Flying back as well. That rush should be good enough for at least a kill, but it's actually Naga that falls. You can see rush also really hard to use in this point, Rose, because there's so many hiding spaces you can run. And
ooh.
Like, okay, we just disengage now. We're chill.
Peps might not get a recontest here.
Anything at all. In fact, that's the
well, no, Naga's alive. Naga can touch here if they want.
Does net them deaths again? Maybe you just use the rush as a disengagement tool. That's
Naga can touch, and Exodial is in position to kind of support. Okay, yeah, they're gonna get a touch here, but it's gonna be. No, they stepped off it. Okay.
There's not gonna talk.
Dude, FD God, what was that? That was so brave.
If he can get that Bob, free dynamite. There's no suit.
Oh, is Naga dead yet?
And it is just a shooting.
Oh, but they're even. They have no DPS. Peps have no DPS. There's no way. Yeah. Kai is just free up here.
It's been a bit of a struggle here, burning a lot of time.
He's playing Kovacs right now. They're just taking their time. Yohem got a kill.
Yohem's even stuck behind the rest of the team here. But yeah, they've bought a lot of time off the clock. I mean, ENCE only having 2 minutes to enter into this next section. You kind of give the comp advantage in these close quarters to something like the Peps Malga Rush, right? You just stay together as a full team of 5. It's even easier to do that when you're playing up here.
Oh, okay, nice. They finally pressured Kai. I'm surprised he was still standing there, to be honest.
Succumbs to Tread. eventually goes down.
It's rare to see him take a fight in the same place. Tread couldn't get through.
Oh, he's stuck
a little bit too thick in the right place.
Maga too fat. Unlucky.
Oh my god, he was stuck at the door. It's actually crazy that the hitbox is so big that he couldn't actually fit himself between the door.
I wonder if that was because of the charge. Would he have been able to fit through there if he had just been walking normally?
Well,
He might have been.
You have the cage. You have like 5 ultimates here for your Pep. So
Oh, he missed dynamite.
Surely they get this fight.
That could be disastrous. Oh no, Kai did get beat. Okay, I was like, did he just cage to cut beat off from the team? So he kind of did.
That's a team fight win right there and then.
There you go. And
That was actually, I think that was actually a really smart play from Tread. He used the cage to cut the sound barrier off, so half the team didn't get it, and then the rest of Peps could just go in and clean up everyone without beat, since they were relying on beat to take that fight. Like, you know, when you hear your Lucio say, push aggressive, I'm gonna beat, you go in, you put your trust in him, and then all of a sudden you don't have beat, it ends up bad for you. Oh, wow, Chase got blown up. I think this is a hold.
Really, again, playing to how they want to play.
ENCE have no ults. If ENCE have no ults and Peps can hold close here.
Very well here.
If they hold close and they stop Ghost from getting Kitsune Rush, like, Rush is the only way that they win this, I think. Like, Kai's on Tracer. Never mind, Kai's dead. I was gonna say Kai's on Tracer. You know they're struggling. But then Kai just died immediately. If Thigod still has beat comes through. There it is. And yeah. Oh, these taps are so nasty, dude. Exodial is so good.
To that 3rd point.
To be fair, that's still pretty far for this map. I think Route 66 can always be troublesome. Either you get stopped in the 1st point or you get stopped on the 3rd. So I think that's still pretty good progress that ENCE should be happy with. It's stopped on the 3rd.
That's pretty cool. I just noticed that. Look at the little attack and defense icons.
Stopped in the 1st point or you get stopped.
That's a cool little animation.
So I think that's still pretty
production quality.
Deny the reverse sweep here. In this final round of this series, GG Peps.
You don't see a lot of completion on this map? Yeah, I guess that's true.
And they want to get a little bit of taste of Space Station again, I'd imagine. This end of the bracket is just so competitive. And GG Peps, you've got to be feeding yourself, not letting the team get the full cap there. That is like spirits hard.
Yeah, completions are definitely hard, but
you're feeling really good.
They're only doable.
When you don't let the team full cap on an escort map. And ENCE on the defense rows, completely switching things up. No Malga, no Doom. Winston now.
Okay, so at least they're finally going to bring out the Winston here. But I just hope that what they were able to do on that 3rd point, that progress with this cart was enough. I feel like GG Peps, like, if they are able to collapse onto a vulnerable target...
Oh, Naga's gonna TP them onto the left side high ground on top of the train car, I'm guessing? Are they gonna try and run like a 5-man dive onto the big Earls? No, okay. They immediately backed off. So I don't know what the point of that TP was. Probably just to like catch out anyone who might have been holding up, kind of like Chase was, but that actually backfired really heavily for them because Kai got a huge dynamite. Though now Yoham is 30% to Kitsune, so not so bad. Oh, Ghost with an early pick. Nice.
Peps don't want to mess around. Gonna reset. All Gucci. Hopefully find like a pick here.
Chase Winston though. Chase is great at Winston. I would probably go so far as to say he's the best Winston in EU.
Well, still not a full 5, and that bubble, yeah, isolating the Cassidy and isolating the heal.
Fred's gonna die here, yeah. Oh, but he's going down. If they can get another pick, that might be enough.
Make sure Chase has enough time to come back.
Never mind.
Perfect pick, in fact.
Kai's got you, no problem. Now they're gonna back up though to try to retake.
Yoham's like full HP too, I thought.
Chase has finally been able to beat the back there. Even got the Masa Taxi. How generous to make sure that your Winston is back with you. But Exodial's like already so low. He's taking so much poke coming through from Kai.
Oh, they're just gonna play under, yeah. Oh, Trey.
All right, okay. Okay.
Okay, this is looking not great.
We've been watching him play Overwatch since the dawn of time in Contenders back in 2018.
They're trapped here. Okay, ENCE decides to back off. Spread comes back.
What do you do if you're Peps?
I see. I feel like you need to take a rotation under here.
If you want to get up there,
Kai is doing too much to you when you try to rotate around the corner like that.
All right, rush for Johan, as well as Ghost there. This low ground's gonna be.
Oh, can Exodio live? Nope, nope. Bob's too good. Kai is just rolling.
It's so good from Kai. Just puts it right in the back line, providing infinite cover fire. The MG42s in the bunkers just destroying Peps as they try and approach Big Earls. Minute and 40 seconds to go. I mean,
yeah, they don't have an answer to Kai right now.
It is looking at mid-town all over again. Like GG Peps, they don't have their act together on this attack. The Kazune rush is just, it really gets completely negated if ENCE just round.
He got so low.
Oh, they're stuck in this choke.
And look, they used cardiac overdrive for nothing.
Chase is out of there. Coming in. High Noon from the high ground.
Wait, Masa going down?
A little bit too much damage. One shot to follow up. Nets him.
Oh!
Another flashback
Wait.
kill onto Kevster. Okay,
this might be enough. Okay, Exodio. Those shots. He is basically keeping all events at bay single-handedly. They need to be aggressive here. They have to get this. Chase has to die. They got nothing. They didn't push their aggression. And Naga just nearly got one clipped. It's over. Cage got nothing. Oh no, it's over.
40 seconds to go and GG Peps on at full strength.
Oh no, dude, that's tragic.
We're gonna get staggered here too. Jack, I think like this is the writing on the wall here. Johan goes down.
As well. No more deaths.
That's tragic.
But ENCE gonna make sure. Oh, see you later. Treads off the map. 20 seconds to go. ENCE trying to deny the reverse sweep here on first on Route 66.
That cage is gonna haunt Fred's dreams, dude. That is gonna haunt him.
They got a Bob, a rush against just a rush, maybe a high new from Exodio.
They genuinely, the cage may have been enough to win.
Bob gets booped, and Bob is pretty much off the map at this point. They're going to need to get back to the point.
They touch? Okay, they do touch.
OT in session and Ghost actually the first to fall. This is not looking good for ENCE.
Yeah. No, it's over.
The only one there to touch, and ENCE.
Dang, dude, that cage. That's really what it comes.
Reverse sweep from Peps.
Deny the reverse sweep. I had the right scoreline, but just the wrong winner. But man, like, let's just take a look at this. This is the exact moment they lost. Not sorry, not here, but like, look, who picks? Who picks done here? Chase super low, Ghost super low. Where is Naga? Where is Tread? Why is this not getting followed up on? Ghost lives, Chase lives, I lives. Look at all you guys are here. You can't be doing that. You needed to push this. This is the exact moment that they lost. They needed to push this. It's a 4v3. Chase has 0 HP. You guys are all full. Naga's the only one shooting. Look, Naga shooting is keeping the DPS passive active on Chase, which is preventing him from like getting any healing.
But Chase is also low.
Look, Chase dropped because he was so low, and Naga doesn't chase it.
Sends the high ground, use that coach gun.
Look, see, he kind of screws up his blink because he walks off, but he realizes that Chase is low, so he can try and still get this kill. Then once he drops, he just blinks away.
Get another re-engage here, Rose, but they're gonna have to be careful about it.
I feel like you needed to push that.
I mean, the cage is gonna make this really difficult for ENCE to actually come in and get this recontest, right?
And then you almost get one clipped.
Because you don't want to just jump into.
And the cage doesn't get Chase. It doesn't get the Kiri. It somehow doesn't get Masa?
But
wait, what? How does Masa not get caged here? Is it the rock? Wait, does he manage to get saved from the cage by that rock? I think he does. Oh, man.
But that's what the Lucio sound barrier is for.
2 beats, a cage. Where have they all gone? Tread's looking around confused. No one was actually.
What a series of unfortunate events.
40 seconds to go.
That cage was about.
This time around.
Oh man.
So hard to do. You need to be so good at
I feel so bad.
around the opponent's team composition. We're giving it to Kai.
Masa was in range, but the rock, dude.
I'm giving this one to Catch Chase because
that rock actually saved him.
Being able to play Mauga like they do. Only the top teams can do that.
Hold on. I need to know. I need to check in game to see if that's actually how it would work.
While also executing a dive. But honestly, on defense on 66, I'm not so convinced by the Mauga. I feel like just Winston holding those corners, you know, stalling you out, pressing bubble, cycling in and
what happened to my
over
camera?
and over again. Mauga just can't find anybody to really stick on and force the engagement. And so honestly, I think if anything, for Gaimin Gladiators, Pep's there at the end on the attack, it's like just a little overconfident.
There we go.
I actually don't think it works too well on the offense.
I need to check this.
Yeah, I mean it's hard because like what do you do? You know, do you try to match to Winston? And we've seen Tread play some Winston, but like I feel like this is their game. Yeah. You know, and they've had really
maps.
Good
Route 66.
So, you have an argument, but
where's
like,
Route 66? There it is.
I think Pep's in a tough situation. I believe it's.
I think they needed to win control. Yeah. And they also why did they pick Midtown? Still confused about that. The ENCE loves playing Sigma, and that's probably the best Sigma map.
Oh, Maga's not here.
Yeah, it's a comfort pick.
Classic.
Right? Yeah. Maybe you just have to roll with it.
Pick, but
I dare say they consider themselves the underdog in this one anyway, so you might just want to play to your own strength. And if Midtown is their strength, it's against us. Well, yeah, it is what it is. GG go next, and now falling into the lower bracket. They're not out yet. They
Has not always been there.
For the money that is on the line here in our Face It playoffs. Here's the bracket updated.
Okay.
ENCE moving on to the grand finals, where they're currently awaiting their opponents. And if we're looking at the lower
Let me see.
GG Peps finding
that's the rock that caused all the problems.
Twisted Minds, also a team which likes to play that dive, or Spacestation Gaming, which plays whatever Spacestation Gaming plays.
It's a great matchup.
If I cage here.
First, we need to find out who is going to meet them.
So
we have another match coming up soon. First, of course, we are heading into a very quick break.
Too far.
Of course, we're coming back with SSG and Twist of Minds. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, like how? Give me my ult. That rock actually provided perfect cover. That's so unlucky. What, did he place it more over here though? Like what if he had? Dude, yeah, Masa just escaped by the skin of his teeth. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate, dude. Okay. We have 1 minute, 50 seconds till our next match. What should we do until then? Community crafted or Runasapi? Could do either or. Could do either or. Let's do community crafted. Why not? This will probably have a faster queue time anyway. Why? Why can I not pick any heroes? What is... Huh? What in the world? I'm so confused. Why was it not letting me pick any heroes? Now I can pick heroes. That was curious. Aw, almost had him. There we go.
Hello and welcome back to the Face It League playoffs. We're about to get into our second match of the day here in the EMEA region.
This guy was just in it. What should I play? Is there no role limits, no hero limits? Interesting.
Chat about the teams. I'm very, very excited to
I see.
Be a compositional difference that we get to witness, and
there is a role lock, or there's role limit, and the role limit has also applied onto the deathmatch.
They've looked shaky
Wait, Ana.
here in the playoffs.
Ana has exo boots now, if I remember correctly, right?
Along the journey, somewhere in lower bracket.
Biotic rifle reload time is faster, and exo boots is added.
And they are relying heavily
Cool.
on those dive compositions. Will it work going up against SSG, who do like the Maga?
That is
How fast is it?
For this series.
Oh, that's so fast. That is genuinely really, really quick.
Much improved, and taking down a team like Virtus Pro is a big accomplishment, because Virtus Pro has been one of the best performing teams in the EMEA.
Wait, I can go for like kind of crazy stuff like
Big
this.
question for Twisted Minds now: can they carry that momentum forward?
Jump and nade.
Deal with the Sigma composition from Virtus Pro, and the question is how much we're going to see from that from SSG. We might see more of the Mauga look, which is going to be a different compositional matchup than we
He's okay.
today. So Twisted Minds carrying a lot of momentum with
He's not okay.
performances, but also playing compositions like this, where you're seeing quartz on the soldier surrounding these brawling, slower compositions.
Yeah, exo boots is great. I love this. Very big fan of that. Oh, Lucio, you are going deep, my guy.
It's going to be tough.
Let's talk about it. Jake, SSG, Sparkers back in.
How did that nade not hit?
Looking mighty good. Never worried, right?
I mean, I think this is a great matchup on paper for
Big.
SSG. I think they really love playing rush, especially into anything, into dive, into rush. And, we look at the last match.
No, he got pulled.
Over the Mauga, but they drew everything. They used Sigma, they used dive. Sometimes they mirrored the Mauga.
That's dumb. I had that Moira dead to rights.
But just a lot of full dive comps.
Oh, Cass dies here, surely.
Who pretty much locks in the Sigma.
Cass doesn't die here? There it is.
I think
Is that gonna go over?
Tougher team to get a compositional advantage against.
It did, but it shouldn't have.
Be a big proof of concept if they can get the win here. Like individually, the performances have been standout. They've looked really good. That might be enough. But SSG is not a team that you can just do with individual skill. You've got to match their team play, or at least come close. And Twisted Minds, I think, is a little early to say whether they can do that. They win.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. I can just jump up here now.
They look good. But what happens if SSG get you the advantage on you? Can you? Is your individual mechanics, are they actually
Come on, ball.
to overcome that kind of a difference?
Yeah, that's exactly
Dude, exo boots Ana is brilliant.
No matter how great Twisted Minds look like in their most recent matches, like pound for pound, if you're comparing the individuals on their respective roles,
Huge. The big purple. It's a big purple.
So much synergy. They've played together for a long time. Very, very little changes. I have to give it to them.
Okay.
It's going to be a close one. I do think Twisted Mind definitely has
Well,
what it
I
takes.
slept him and saved him, but then he just decided to not be saved anymore. Not my fault. I did my part.
It's funny, I'm at the same conclusion as you. I think SSG is the favorite. I predicted them to win. But I do think, honestly, if you look at the individuals, one these matches are not bad for Twisted Minds, right? Yugi and Quartz having big days, Kellen looking good, Vigilante. These are really strong individual players. But I think SSG is going to be the coordination. It's going to be the strategy. It's going to be the coaching. That's where I think they look really, really scary. And that's, I think, might be too tough of a test for Twisted Minds.
Big.
Come on now.
Okay, but hey, we all gave them one back. We all gave them one.
You gotta look at some of these quick highlights and be like, but wait, like there's possibility just crazy highlights. But
Go Zen. You got this. Unfortunate. Big. Oh yeah, I forgot Halt's back.
Maybe Crazy Rockman is allowed to play.
That's quotable. Thank you, Johnny. You're providing for the Masters. Very happy for us. And on that note,
Oh, Life Weaver is low, I think. No, I guess not.
Me when I ball, but I have no balls. Thank you, Johnny.
2 balls.
What are you saying? What is my guy saying over there? Oh, classic.
Maybe winnable. Maybe not.
You've had so many quotables recently. It's kind of hilarious.
It's really great. I know Johnny's living in his quotable era.
Hit the purple. Hit the purple. Oh, unfortunate.
Route 66. Oh, sorry, Barcelona. SSG versus Twisted Minds here. In the lower brackets.
They're asleep? No.
No less. Yeah, Twisted Minds have had a really good run, really leveling up. Spacestation not expecting to land themselves here. You know, I bet they were cheering it in that last series. Like, oh, don't let them reverse sweep, don't let them reverse.
Okay, a ball's dead. Not great.
GG Peps knock them down here. Here we go, the flexibility from Spacestation versus Twisted Minds, who have been showing some rather off-ball picks.
Uh-oh. Why you roll into them? That was...
I love that. Well, yeah, on that note...
There are no words to describe just how bad of an idea that was. Yo, honestly, me and Kira, we're just gonna chill up here. Anyone comes up here, we can duel them. No, I didn't get the nano through. Well, anyone comes up there except the Orisa, apparently. Should have added that little caveat, that little footnote.
The May 2 here from Yubi, they were able to make so much work of this.
Oh, is the game already started?
So I'm
No.
excited to see Yubi show up on this newly retooled hero too.
Very proactive there from Yubi. Saw Hardy maybe dashing into the sides.
I can take this duel.
You want to see though. A good ice block usage as well by Yubi, jumping onto the point, just making sure there's no funny business happening. No
Yeah, I can totally take this duel.
Eventually succumb to
As he keeps just getting... Hold on. Might have to stop taking this duel for a second.
Yeah, you had the wall as a response to
It's okay. He can't kill me.
You take him out immediately after you end up isolating him.
Oh, I hit my head.
Like that's just how you get it done. We're gonna end up seeing Spacestation try this once again, and they do actually play perfectly with Psycho's duplicate.
How are we not killing whatever's in there yet?
For them to actually get in and try to take this fight quickly.
Quite frustrating. That massive window is going to get clean denied by Spacestation. They just charge on through it. You'd be already dead. Still going to be rather careful though. That window lasts a little bit too long.
I'm fine. Never mind. He's 1 HP.
Now Sparky's taking the 1v1 versus Quartz, but that dynamite damage onto the Cassidy means that Sparky has to end up. So good teammates were there to back him up. And they end up getting the gap.
You're powered up. Get in there. That was so interesting to see that Echo actually duplicate something like a Sigma rather than the Malga we're used to seeing, because Cullen is not that hero.
Wait, how did that...
Makes a lot of sense. I think Interested Minds can...
Dude, that Moira was 1 HP. Where did the full restore come from?
There's not really a whole lot of places that Spacestation can go and hide.
Oh, instantly denied there by Kellen and jumped straight into the flux.
Okay.
Blizzard coming in.
Get back to the game that matters.
CO2 to deny any healing, any Suzu, or any of anything, to be fair. That's gonna get
That's not the right display capture.
Just Minds dumping their old hold bank. Or a lot of their
There we go. That's the right display capture.
50% building. Space Station recoiling into their spot.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad because
right,
I think
Pred,
you're
Spacestation
happy
3-0.
as Twisted Minds to get the sound barrier out. You still have to deal with things like the cage, the duplicate. Not gonna feel great, but I think you always kind of.
Wait, Twisted Minds are in the lead right now.
You're just gonna die to the cage anyway. Like I don't know how you get away from it except to just run.
Yeah.
And
yeah, the cage is.
I don't always trust that.
Yeah, the running.
That's a nice wall.
Classic, honestly.
Did that rush get stuck? No, it did make it on the point.
So
But yeah, Twisted Minds, they just cut it back. Oh, Kelton's gonna have a flux. Or, sorry, Psycho is gonna get a flux here, I think.
Duplication onto the Sigma.
Well, he's not actually. He hit the rock, so I thought he'd be able to build that really easily, but I guess not. You going down.
Himself in there, you see, walling up those passageways into the side. Maybe thought he could get a nice bit of AoE damage and Core to go follow it up with some kills, but I mean, as long as this fight,
they're 98% though. They'll coming back. They'll have mailed. Okay, here's what they're gonna need to do. You bait out the charge from Hadi. Because you want to get rid of that CC immunity. Once you bait that out, you just mailed him. Solo ult him if you need to.
Getting the cage out of Hadi is perfect. You knew
If you, there it is. Now you mailed him. There it is. Yep. Perfect. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. That was. I don't know how Spacestation didn't see that coming. That was like such an open and shut play.
Wiping the floor with Spacestation Gaming. That should just be it. I mean, who could really get back here? They jumped over to Tracer, but
it is a little bit of a feels bad, but at the same time, I don't know what Spacestation expected. Like their ult tracking should be good enough to know that they have mailed. And if they have mailed, you cannot be using your charge. You need to keep your charge to get out of that.
Nice rock. He did actually get rocked though. I think what happened there is he got rocked and then he got taken out by a couple of the Sigma orbs and that was it. Kellen's been so clean with that too. I'm so impressed by Kellen. I feel like every single
if Backbone was in the game, he would have called out that mail.
Like watching his time in the New York Excelsior, he got so good at Winston, having to play in that lone tank role when we first got Overwatch 2, and now like just seeing the Sigma, he just looks in such good form with a hero like this as a perfect counter to a Mauga.
Yeah, that's been really nice.
This might not be a 3-0 actually. I may be wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Spacestation were kind of doing some funky stuff when they lost to Peps. They might be doing funky stuff again. They have already qualified. So if they don't... Hadi! No, my guy, what was that?
Well, I was going to say, it's nice to see Kellen kind of back in the mix. Of course, he Excelsior didn't really find success, but now kind of
he just set the feed drive to warp speed.
Kellen finding a little bit more success than he did in the
there you go. They're bringing out the Rhine comp.
Of course, Atlanta was on a very successful team, the Atlanta.
Which will probably work out a lot better.
Hadi's on Reinhardt.
All right. New Reinhardt mythic this season as well, by the way.
Yeah, that Reinhardt mythic is so cool. Oh, Quartz going down early. That's huge.
I can imagine that was with the help of Psycho and Sparker there.
UB versus Psycho. That's kind of a lit matchup.
Come on. Don't feed him. Don't feed the ego. All right, Hadi just swinging through.
It'd be better if it was UB versus Backbone, but I think Psycho has a pretty good mate too.
Lose the Ashe that early, Rose. Where's the damage? Pure comp.
It's gone. It's not existing.
I don't know how Funny Astro found that pick though.
True. Like you just don't have nearly as much as what the May might be able to.
Either way, yeah. Now they're on Rhine. It's Spacestation is such a funny team because when they're on their comfort picks, they are actually like genuinely top 5 world maybe. When they're not, they're like maybe top 10.
That's great. I think
like they are quite literally 100% better when they're on their comfort picks. Vigilante going for a little bit of a I don't even know that brave, foolish, or 900 IQ. Oh, that's a big dynamite, but Vigilante got run down. Then the Bob's doing nothing, yeah, because they just ran at the back line and the Bob was in the front line. Wait, but now their back line got deleted. Shatter here. Shatter. Do it, Hadi.
Help arrives rather quickly from Twisted Minds.
Wow. I mean,
oh, Quartz got the pick. Crispy, why'd you peek that?
Oh, here comes the flux. Oh,
Sparker almost won that.
Behind the window too. Surely this is one dead Cassidy, but they're making it.
Oh, is Sparker gonna win this duel?
Someone killed.
He might.
Someone kill him.
Dude, if he hit like one more shot, he would have won that duel.
Okay, he's dead finally.
Sparker's goated. It's Sparker cast is insane.
We're not even seeing the point. The point has flipped back over to
not quite insane enough there, but
well, we've been dueling around this mega.
This is actually a really, really fun game to watch. Being two opposing styles of brawl going against each other,
Very messy.
See, this Twisted Minds comp is what I think Peps was trying to run on Midtown.
Cohesive team fight win on either side. Twisted Minds with point control, they have great AoE coverage with something like the UB Blizzard. But this is where I think Spacestation could really.
This is what I think they were trying to run on Midtown, but they made the mistake of having the Sojourn instead of the Ashe. Yeah, thank you. My nose is still a little tingly. There might be another one coming. That's a nice wall.
Nice wall, forcing Twisted Minds to take a different approach, different angle.
Oh, do you? Yeah, you mailed this. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, but the beat! Solo shatter him. Solo shatter him. Oh, they don't need it. Oh no, the Blizzard got nothing. It might not need to, because Quartz and Yubi are just finding picks in the neutral.
Very clean and quick flip around once again by Twisted Minds.
Okay, Hottie needs to shatter something.
With 3 ults, Rose. 3 ults. And they can't
Is Hottie gonna? Hottie might lose this game without having used shatter.
Oh my god, they're gonna call it C9. Oh
okay,
no.
Astro gets in there. Oh, that was so lucky. Jazzy, Lucio skip off potentially there.
Oh, he doesn't have a retouch.
Stops him from playing forward too with the.
Someone got a retouch.
Luckily for Spacestation Gaming.
Okay, Hottie, you need to just walk forward and shatter here.
Possible, but Astro makes it work. 2 windows now, and actually.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, Sparker is just clicking the head.
Oh, he's just
Sparker found a point and click adventure. He's fine.
And that is the flip. No, lol, no.
Oh, and okay, you know what? The fact that they were able to win that without shatter is kind of huge.
You hate to see it.
Oh, that's so funny. All right, well, of course he's gonna switch.
Yeah, Sparker is actually like
Tracer.
His improvement has been insane. When he first joined London, I was like, who the heck is this guy? And now he's actually like genuinely one of the best casters in the world.
They have another chance to come in, and maybe Kellen gets the front flex. There's no answer.
Oh,
High noon.
he forced the block though.
They're gonna have to. OT ticking down. There's
Wait, they C9. They C9. No. Guys, you cannot C9 after you preemptively call the enemy out for C9ing. You cannot call someone out for doing something that then you yourself do. Oh no, that's that.
That's the curse right there.
Listen, it doesn't matter whether Space Station win or lose this map now. Just because that round, Space Station has the upper hand.
Now, Twisted Minds.
They will be able to lord that over them forever.
With the Rhine here.
You think so? Because we're on City Center. I feel like this is like an easy Winston map.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I trust Hardy doing whatever on whatever he map he chooses. To be honest with you, let's get a quick listening from Space Station Gaming for this first bit of the round.
Oh, Psycho! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Monkey.
Yo, someone give me a replay of Psycho, please. He actually found a kill in 5 seconds.
Yeah, we can.
He walked through the doorway and just immediately picked off Crispy.
Right here. Can pick now. Speak them. 3, 2, 1. Monkey close.
3, 2, 1 Overwatch.
Yeah, let's come back one. Play this shock. 3, 2, 1. Peek. Monkey. I can slow monkey. Monkey 1. Back.
He was able to jump out of that. Interesting. Dude, Psycho is another one of those players that has just leveled up so much, especially on the Tracer.
I've got shield, we can peek. Okay, 3, 2, 1 peek, 3, 2, 1 peek. You can see everybody playing as a very tight-knit group. And they've had so much experience together, of course, Rose being on...
Kellen is... Actually, neither tank is really getting much done here. I was like, Kellen's ult charge is low, but then I looked over at Hottie. Hottie's ult charge is really low, too.
Look how far Space Station are willing to push this.
Oh, that's a big window.
Jeez.
Though Twisted Minds, they might be able to take an angle on this. Oh, no. Yeah, Kellen got stuck. But they traded. They traded, and Kellen's going to get back a lot faster than Sparker. If I'm TM, I push right now. I push right now with Bob on point. As soon as Kellen's back, you go in, you Bob point. Bob, come in. No, they're gonna use Rush instead. They're gonna try and save the Bob. Now the beat comes out. Kellen low. Okay, he escaped. Now the Bob comes through. Oh, Kellen got pulsed.
But Psycho doing some mean work on this Tracer.
They're not going to get anything done. Well, I mean, a point flip comes through. They're beating, they're committing. Hardy's probably going to pop ult here, though. No. Hardy lost Funny Astro. He knows not to pop ult. Yeah.
A big win, killing Funny Astro. A lot harder now for Spacestation. But Quartz is going to have to play rather safe. 36 HP with still a mega hack to kind of play around, but doesn't want to.
UB is kind of quiet on the Tracer today. Psycho's definitely getting the upper hand of this Tracer matchup.
Yeah, but it's gonna be hard to do that when you know that Kellen is.
See, I feel like Kellen should just go throw a bubble up onto Quartz and just let him go wild. Unironically, I feel like that'd be the best play right now.
Quartz is a non-factor in this fight. Landon trading for Crispy. It's a 4-on-4. Kellen with low HP has to back up. Had the primal rage to get out of there, but now has to deal with Hardy in the front line. Dodges the
Yeah, you just need to enable Quartz more. Yeah, no.
But doesn't watch his front. Sparker ENCE headshotting him, and Quartz down. High ground control lost. And
like, I don't think Kellen is doing a bad job, but you need to recognize the weaknesses of their comp, which is the only way they can contest Quartz is by just either sending Psycho on a journey to contest him or by having Sparker poke him out. Sparker is good enough to do that. Sparker has the aim to be able to have that as a game plan. So I think Kellen just plays more on top of Quartz and like actually uses Winston Bubble to try and enable him, because Kellen's not really diving anyway. That's the thing. And if you're not going to be diving, you might as well enable your DPS more.
He's on board. Slam hits 4. Unfortunately, not the creator patch where you can slam twice. That would be rather devastating. That was live. Overtime is here.
Psycho's gonna hit this pulse, I bet.
For the Tracer and the ball, I would imagine. Pulse bomb in hand from Psycho. He's looking towards his enemy Tracer.
Oh wait, but the Stead Eye is gonna force him out. Oh no! Wow. That was nice from Crispy, but yeah, ultimately meaningless.
And the round and the map. Space off to a flying start.
C9 lol.
C9. Don't call it early. Don't do it.
That's so
yeah, I like you can see that last point was very clearly just comms not existing for TM.
And then they wait. They're patient about it. And they just wait until they prove them wrong, and they're like, we're gonna really like get you where it hurts. With the C9s in the odd chat, it's so
it does
funny.
feel real good. Let's be real. So I was like, someone call someone in the chat, and then you end up flipping it on.
See, like when Quartz wasn't getting pressured, he was putting down work. But
ended up winning, and
he like then Sparker or then Psycho just kind of started going for him, and when he tried to back up to avoid Psycho, there was Sparker ready to follow up.
So a little less Kellen ball, more on the Sigma, more on other picks, Winston, for example.
And they looked really good. I think there were moments where we could have seen Twisted Minds actually win out on Gardens, and then we wouldn't have had to go to City Center. But I think at the end of the day, it's so tough when you allow Spacestation to take any sort of control, because that's where they like to play. That's where they get a chance to show us that aggressive team coordination. And that came through on places like City Center, where you heard the comms. They're so cool, calm, and collected. And those comms...
Yeah, but either way, this is looking like a 3-0. Unless Sports and UB start going even crazier.
Or we have at the very start of the game. It's really nice to hear how teams end up like approaching these fights. And some teams, yap. Some teams, yap a little bit less. But it's nice to, especially Space Station for me, when you go in and you can see every single person in that team like has their role in the comms, and Hardy a lot of the time main calling, and then you have Astro as well, just perma yapping too on the Lucio, which is normally kind of the Lucio's role there, the quote-unquote main support, normally their role to be chief yap, and then Psycho rather silent.
Yeah, like outside of situations like this, you're shocked how chill they are on comms. I mean, you kind of have to be though, right? Like
they're the ones really collecting the bodies.
I think that's really what like sets them aside, is the fact that they're able to just minimize necessary yapping.
Just like point blank.
Oh, Kellen, no. What was that?
And still be able to
you did not.
Like, I already have so much trouble playing video games.
Pulse bomb misses.
Point blank, and then you also
jumped into it. Are you kidding me, Kellen? Why? Guys, listen, I'm a Kellen believer. But that is hard to excuse.
I already have so much trouble playing video games.
Like, let's just
like...
You could have jumped anywhere. And you jumped directly over it? Kellen, no. You can't do that, buddy. I've defended him so much, but that... He could have jumped to the Mega. He could have jumped to the Mini. He could have jumped straight up. And he probably would have been fine. But no, he jumps into the Pulse Bomb. Oh.
Like, why, right? Midtown is the perfect place for Hadi to bring out his own Sigma, and it's also looks so
Kellen
good.
Ball. All right, let's go.
Do that. I think the Eichenwald pick
All in.
makes way more sense.
Yeah, I'm so confused. All good though.
The map set did say Midtown. You were not baited.
It said Midtown.
You were lied to.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We're chilling. Everybody's chilling. Kellen's like, I will play ball. And he's going to play ball on the defense. I mean, we saw a little bit of this actually, and it was a little.
Hadi might be ready for the ball.
Defense, last time they played.
Ball into Maga is like one of my least favorite matchups. If I'm playing ball and I see Maga, like that's so annoying.
Don't give him any of the false confidence.
It's like playing, especially with a cast that can slow you. You're basically, it's like playing a hog into Maga, except you don't have any heals. So every time you get peak, you just, yeah. Like, look, Kellen can't do anything. He's just permanently under half HP.
For example, but your backline is going to just get run over. They are going to be, they're going to be twisting that wound, bro. Like, yeah.
Yeah, the knife is in, and
that cap, it was really fast, yeah. Okay, Kellen's swapping now.
Wrecking Ball did nothing. It did nothing. Thank you, Winston. Thank you, Winston. Developers said and out.
Like, C9s don't exist. C9s don't exist. All right. Twisted Minds. Yeah, switching over to the Winston now. Exactly the same thing.
The Winston is still like a weird pick to me though, because who do you go on?
Pretty scary. Chords got dominated on the Cassidy, on the Ashe, unfortunately.
I would much rather Kellen just plays a Sigma here and plays to support Quartz. Because yeah, now Quartz is dead.
Because you allow Twisted Minds to actually play up on this high ground.
Like this is becoming a little too predictable.
Even keep this defense up.
Oh, nice stick, UB. Okay.
Unfortunately, good kill from UB.
But it looks like despite Quartz going down, they're still gonna be able to hold it.
On high ground, be a little bit more.
And Kellen's dead.
But unfortunately, Kellen stuck around a little bit too long. A little bit too long. And with Spacestation,
I feel I don't know why they're not running the Sigma. They won the first point playing Sigma. Now they've just forgore. They stopped winning with the Sigma when Hadi went Reinhardt, which again makes sense. But they won against Hadi Mauga with the Sigma. Also, Crispy is kind of going off. He's found picks multiple fights now. That's not good. This is.
Nice denial of the ultimate there.
Is Kellen stuck here? Kellen's dead. Okay, he's gonna primal. But what are you gonna do? Look at that! You just get shredded. Like I'm not one of those people who says Maga hard counters Winston. But with the comp you're running, like look, Quartz can't get any value right now. The way they're all playing in this room, Quartz doesn't have a sightline.
Wow, I'm surprised Astro survived for as long as he did.
He has to be dueling at close range, which is not where Ash wants to be.
Should be an easy kill though. It's only Hadi up there.
Quartz is crazy, so he manages to get a kill anyway, but he dies for it.
Are we playing a tiny Overwatch right now?
Yeah, straight up, no. This is tiny Overwatch in a pro match.
Ever seen in that room?
You unlock a special achievement if you win a fight in that room.
Well, no one got the achievement because no one won the fight. It was about even.
It's like bonus bucks.
All right, Sparker, he's back. Post bomb on the ground from Yubi, a little bit of damage, but that's about it. Got caught on fire and has to back all the way.
Oh, you almost get Psycho. Force out. Cooldown at least. And Crispy's dead. Uh-oh. Hottie's one, though. Hottie's one. Okay, good, good, good. They chase him down. They chase him down.
Very close to that second point.
Kellen, you went too deep. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, that bubble came on just in the nick of time.
No shot. I was like, no shot. Funny Astro gets away from that one.
There's still 2 people there. They can collapse.
I was a little concerned, but no.
Yeah.
Able to keep that defense up.
Tell me you finish this.
Yeah, there's much better position for them to defend from.
Oh, they're gonna stagger land in.
Pretty far back. You have the opportunity to use the
they could have staggered a little longer, but
get up to maybe that nest on top of that second point. And you can also still play pretty far forward here if you're.
But see now. Like, yeah, you won that fight. Coming back, you have Bob, maybe Primal. So actually, yeah, this is what you need to do. If Twisted Minds is going to be playing this comp, you have to like set the pace.
Teams do this now, especially when the payload is that far up too. You don't want to ideally send.
Yeah, I mean, he's close enough to Primal that he might be able. Like, Yubi needs to go in, force Suzu, force Swift Step. Okay, and then we can follow up with Primal. But Yubi went down, Bob got nothing. Kitsune rush, and yeah, both support ults got forced, so this is good. Helen can potentially stall here with Primal, but it's gonna be tough. Wait. I was gonna say, they just ran to coast against Primal.
There's another good team fight from Twisted Minds. They can set back up on this high ground, and they're gonna stagger Astro too. Oh no.
No way.
There's the boot.
That's so sad.
See you later.
Oh, that was painful.
Oh my gosh. We saw the Malga.
Yeah, I think they're doing okay now that they're not relying on Quartz for like everything. Now that Kellen and Yubi seem to kind of have like a bit of a tempo set, they're doing a lot better, and I think they're able to make it work now. The problem was though, before, like, they just weren't diving, and it's like, if you're not diving, then swap and support your carry. But if you're actually gonna do stuff, then this is fine. Oh, Crispy, you almost... Wait, the cart! Okay, they're fine. You probably didn't need beat there. But it's okay.
0.63 meters to go. Surely there's no C9. No, Crispy's on the point perma here. So he's not going to let
Adi isn't dead yet.
Landon eventually focused down with a pulse bomb in hand.
Wait, Psycho got a kill?
Looking good to continue this hold.
Wait. Psycho gets in. Okay, no.
I'm not sure it's going to matter. He's going to come back with the ball, but 30 seconds to go in dwindling.
I was like, is Psycho going to clutch this out? No. Hottie fine. I don't know how Hottie survived that long in the first place, to be honest, but...
Luckily, Crispy didn't get off. Yeah, that would have been...
But now both support ults.
Funny Astro with ults, they can come back in.
And Twisted Minds can't go aggressive this time because they got picks. Oh, holy.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Sparker almost just outdueled Quartz.
Bob rip almost to send it into this room.
That's a good Bob, good Bob. You force beat. You maybe force Kitsune as well. Oh, the cage is huge. They can't even touch because of the cage. Yeah. His minds are doing a lot better.
Throw 3 of their largest ultimates there into that fight, though.
Yeah, that's also a good point. They capped first with like what, 5 minutes or something. The fact that Twisted Minds were able to burn that time bank, that's impressive in its own right. Also, we're getting Venture gameplay. I love Venture gameplay, and it's working already.
Yeah, it's working.
I really like it.
I don't know how I feel about the Quartz Genji, but
how aggressive a lot of teams are playing now. It's like every single week we're seeing new levels of aggression. I mean, playing up to the spawn doors here a little bit.
I feel like Quartz can play Cass. Honestly, I feel like you don't need to be playing Genji here.
Really do that, but
Crazy Raccoons, they know like Lip can't play Genji. Or actually, he might be able to play Genji, let's be honest, as Lip. But Lip doesn't play Genji. Not that he can't play Genji. He doesn't play Genji. So I feel like Twisted Minds could do a similar comp and just have Quartz be on the Cass.
Switch over to the Malga. Like they have a
but I don't know, maybe Quartz will show up.
It's nice to see that they have a lot of faith in what they actually want to execute here. But 20 seconds left, Jaws, this could be it here. Twisted Minds, they've got ultimate advantage.
Oh, they forced out the focusing beam. They can maybe do something with this. Both support ults. Twisted Minds should be able to hold this with both support ults. If they, especially if Kellen goes aggro to prevent Sparker from being able to get a Deadeye. Oh, of course, one though.
Yubi goes in for the burrow. Now they're backing off. They
Yep,
have to.
there it is.
Surely there's someone there to touch.
A nice job from Funny Astro to be able to get that beat, but yeah, way too many ults coming online.
Yeah, you can't quite do it.
Yeah, both teams were kind of just poking out for too long. And Spacestation, they did want to poke. They wanted to poke just so they could get their support ults, because like you can't really use the high noon when they're playing that close, right? In a choke point like that, where are you gonna high noon? Anywhere you high noon, you're gonna get run down by Kellen. And if Kellen doesn't run you down, then Genji and Venture will. Like, that was actually a really, really intelligent swap from Twisted Minds to recognize that if they play that comp and are able to just hold the choke, they've practically won already.
We'll see it. We'll see it.
Because playing in that choke, it forces close range damage. And how are you going to get better close range damage than Genji Venture? Drill dash and like Genji dash and drill dash, right away you've already like taken half the team down. I don't mean like in terms of like you've killed half the team, but like half their health bars have disappeared.
What's happening?
All right, what's Twisted Minds going to roll out?
This is actually very winnable for Twisted Minds.
I mean, I could totally see them actually sticking Yubi on the Venture. I feel like Yubi is the one that is more often than not been pretty comfortable to flex onto other things in this roster. You see the Symmetra a lot. You've seen the Tracer, the Echo, the Mei, maybe even the
Translate for our Koreans.
But if they want to run the Sigma, it does feel like
what are they talking about in chat, dude? There's so much lore hinted at in the match chat.
Knowing that Psycho has the Echo, how are you gonna
okay, so yeah, this is the comp I was talking about. Now that they know they don't want to dive here on the attack, which I think is a little weird, so Cullen's just going to try and play to enable quartz. Lamp getting forced out already, not ideal. Sparker low though, that's quartz hitting a shot.
3.5 minutes and already they're
yep.
in. A very quick cap, remember.
Psycho's going to try and get assassination. He actually did get it. Listen, I'm not going to lie. That was almost as fast as their attack was.
Allow quartz to be bait, and then
it's another 5-minute time bank. Nearly 6.
Answer, and that is an immediate switch from Psycho over to the Tracer.
Apparently both these teams are just attack brained. They can't defend.
I'm gonna ignore it now. I'm gonna ignore all chat. We're gonna
I think they are actually.
Oh, did Hadi just run onto that? He did. I didn't know you could do that.
We have descended into we're talking about ranked beef now. About you threw my game. No.
In an elimination match. Mind everybody.
Newsflash: everybody in ranked throws games.
Where's Quartz playing? Quartz is playing on the mini. Okay.
I'm the perfect player now.
See, ironically now, the problem is that Kellen can't actually support Quartz as much as he might like to because someone has to be pushing the cart. Oh, but Hadi went in way too deep.
He's pretty close, but it's actually Hadi just gifting them the fight there. Unfortunately, again, they're trying to play quickly. They're trying to just get in.
PM looks so much better on this comp. It's crazy. Spacestation don't seem to understand how to play into this.
Spacestation playing their game, they play it well, but
they keep playing to have Hadi charge, but you can't do that against this comp.
This is such an awkward
you will get rocked, you will get walled, you will get dynamited, you will get chunked down, and you will die.
You've got the accretions as well. Spacestation don't really have an option except to try to rotate around to limit how much damage they're taking.
Look at him go.
No, this is a good Deadeye. If there's a boop coming in, nice. That was a nice combination with Funny Astro. Wait, but Quartz found 2? Yubi fell off the edge! Wait, what's happening? How did Yubi fall off the edge?
Overdrive in about 5 seconds or so, but there it is. There's the kills.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. If Yubi doesn't fall off the edge there, I think Twisted Minds just wins that. He just throws a mail on cart, and you win.
But here's now the problem, right? Spacestation used 3 ults in that last
now,
Twisted Minds have 4.
Helen can use Flux, force out the beat. After beat comes out, you're done. Hadi's dead again. He's so dead.
Yeah, the math is not.
Are they gonna? They're not gonna push him. They're not gonna push him. They're not gonna push him. Okay.
That was almost an early kill onto Kellen, which would have been good. Look how split.
No, see, that's a comms issue right there. Yubi wanted to push him, but the rest of the team didn't. So they ended up just wasting time, which was like pointless. They shouldn't have done that. That was a comms issue.
Have a little bit of an easier time now, like you said, Rose, with that many ults.
Heidi's looking for Cage. There's Cage. Yeah, he caged Flux. Oh, but now, yeah, that's a huge. Yep. You have the male to take care of everyone in the cage and the mob to just keep pressure off from outside the cage. This is bad, dude. This is really bad. They have 17 meters. But they don't have any ults. Well, Vigilante's gonna have Kitsune Rush. Landon might have a rush as well. They're gonna push up. They're gonna put. This is gonna be so difficult for them. They touch. They do touch. 41 meters left. But they've taken so much poke damage. And there's the rush. Landon hasn't gotten his yet. If they can get kills, yep, that's it. That's it. Landon was not able to get his fast enough. That's over. Nice. Yeah, dude, Spacestation? Okay. It is crazy. Can I just point out how crazy it is? The difference between Twisted Minds on Ball, Winston, Maga, whatever, and then Twisted Minds with this May Ash. And Kellen on the Sigma. Kellen isn't even a Sigma player.
Exactly, yeah.
But the comp just plays into their strength so much more. Like, I'm not entirely certain if it's just that Twisted Minds are that much better at this comp, or if Spacestation just don't know how to play into it. But whatever it is night and day difference.
Spacestation, they knew they were going to come out on the ball. Then Kellen switched to Winston. And
if I had known that Spacestation can't play into that comp like this, I would have said 3-2. Because I think Spacestation should be able to figure it out. But should does not mean they have it figured out right now. They are clearly struggling.
They kind of perfectly played around that. They ended up either kind of slowly pushing.
And what's kind of even crazier, because like consider the fact that they played this dive comp on the defense, right? And then they swapped to like the Genji Venture when it was applicable. Like they were keeping it even without using their best comp. And then when they went to their best comp on the attack, they just rolled. So Spacestation, they need to pull something out of a hat here.
They just surround Hottie. Like every single time, it feels like as soon as Hottie.
I mean, Hottie is playing the way you would play like a Maga mirror.
Immediate response of
like you charge in, you have your tracer there to help you out, you have your cast. Just like the Maga creates so much. The Maga draws so much attention that Sparker is able to just click heads, and you have the tracer there, Psycho is there to help you out.
Comps are really built out to do.
Yeah, and on top of that too,
I think they need Backbone in.
Proving quite the hindrance to their comp.
I really want to see what happens if they put Backbone in. This is the same kind of thing that happened against Peps. They ran Sparker, Psycho for the whole series. And I don't think either of those players are bad, but I think Backbone just has... He brings a presence to the team that I think they're missing.
It's annoying to kind of deal with, and then kind of getting onto Quartz with the speed, it's like, well, we kind of hindered by the May, and yeah, it's a tough composition, it seems like, for Spacestation to actually grapple with. We'll have to wait and see where we go for this next map. Of course, there was no substitutions coming in either, so...
There's no substitutions, no Backbone.
Come in for Spacestation.
Unfortunate, because I feel like Backbone was just such a key piece for Spacestation's last victory. Just having the Symmetra gave another dimension to this Mauga composition. I feel like really just plays a little bit better into the Spacestation wheelhouse. But I also understand that both of these DPS,
I don't know, man.
Sparker, Psycho, they offer a lot of flexibility.
Backbone just seems to be some kind of glue.
There are a lot of teams that still opt to run the hit scan. How do you not have Sparker in the roster? Because that's usually who we'd see subbed out for Backbone.
Yeah, and the Cassidy is still very strong. The Ashe is super strong as well, like Quartz was kind of proving in that last map. Yeah, you want the Cassidy. Double Flex is still pretty decent. I think I remember kind of talking to Jake about it. He was saying, yeah, I think Double Flex is kind of, Flex DPS is kind of maybe where a lot of teams want to run, but Cassidy still happy with it, despite the small nerfs and small tweaks here and there, even with the roll and the changes to the high noon.
Esperanza, this...
I feel like it's more of a buff now than anything, because you move.
This could go either way.
With Lucio, that before where you could just kind of run behind cover, jump in a room, you know, jump off a ledge, just get somewhere else. Like
if
really hard.
If they can win first fight, if TM wins first fight and is able to set Quartz up on that high ground, it's gonna be in their advantage. If they lose first fight, it's all gonna come down to how this neutral fight plays out on the middle.
But yeah, it's.
Because I'm not sure which comp exactly will have the advantage when it comes to the middle fight.
Maybe what the original patch notes had provided.
Oh, no way.
Getting good examples of cases where
they're not even going to play the...
On cases maybe where that's like not.
Interesting. Okay.
The role is a pretty significant change. Like you can't just totally roll your way out of pulse bomb detonation territory now. Like you still get picked off by that tracer pretty well.
Kellen calling out Psycho there for not being good at football.
Surely they're talking about like the European version.
Yeah, they're talking about
like what everybody else should call it.
Soccer. Yeah, they're talking about football.
Soccer.
Like European football. Yeah.
Like the
they did swap back to the Ash, but now they're on the dive. I don't know.
Sometimes.
Not most of the time.
Spacestation will have better angle, or yeah, I don't even know. Well, they kind of do. This TM. Yeah, with the Winston, it's tough. It's really tough to like take space here, especially with where Spacestation are playing. And now they're engaging. Kellen already has his jump forced out. Quartz, if he can find a pick here, they're gonna try and flip the map. Body's very low.
But how are you gonna isolate anybody? Ramondra's really fast.
They're playing this dive as like a death ball, but you can see they don't want to push out of Quartz's LOS. So yeah, this is kind of like my complaint on Dorado. They're playing a dive comp, but they're not really diving. They're brawling, and it ended about as well as expected.
Slow but surely, a slow and sure approach from a Space Station, working out very well for them. Just kind of rotating the cooldowns, really. Nemesis form, we haven't got it anymore. We back off, we play a little passive, we've got it, we push. Exactly what they've been doing and finding success with it thus far.
UB threw out a pulse bomb, by the way. So it was like so much of a nuisance.
Thank you.
Actually got the pulse bomb, didn't really find anything with it. But there's still this continuous.
Okay, now there's a dive coming in. Good, but dude, funny Astro with a super fast beat. Oh, Quartz is dead again.
Oh, UB. Yeah. Either dies to Astro there or dies to Sparker. Unfortunately, you had to pick one. Truth be told.
Play the Sig comp. Play the Sig comp. Come on.
Where do you dive? If you're this Kellen Winston, like what are you diving on? Because I think that there's always going to be a pretty good answer from anything. Yeah,
anything you dive, like you can, you have to like dive in two parts. You have to have like a soft dive, or have either UB or Quartz force out an immortality field. For like, you need to force abilities before you can actually have a full commit dive here.
But Space Station looks so clean and so coordinated so far.
Yep, there's Lamp. UB's dead already. Boy.
A fraction of a second.
No, you're bobbing this? You're down 3.
You're also dead. Twisted Mind's focus fire, or a Space Station, sorry, his focus fire looking really good right now.
Okay, they're swapping to the Genji venture comp. Or Quartz might go Cass. Quartz is gonna go either Cass or Genji. Okay, it is the Genji.
Not getting enough value with the sound barrier. You're gonna see Twisted Minds actually make quite a few.
Okay, so now instead of playing this brawl with dive heroes, they're gonna play straight up. Oh, that was a huge slam. Whoa. Kellen actually won that fight just off his slam alone.
Still thinking they can win this fight. Psycho throw that pulse bomb landed on Kellen, I believe.
Wait, but the bot's still moving.
Yeah, landed, got actually dominated there by Kellen, sadly. I mean,
that was actually really good from Kellen. If he hadn't hit that slam, I think Funny Astro probably beats, just to keep momentum up.
As soon as that slam landed, Astro was also in pain.
Yeah, Kellen.
He got both supports down to 1 HP and denied the window.
Just throwing out the annihilation there, maybe you're able to get something done, but if not, you already know that the game plan, seeing the Malga, is to try to switch to counter that to something like the Sigma.
There's the beat coming out now. A lot of ults coming. Oh, he's dead. Yep.
Oh, that deflect, unfortunately, not infinite.
Yeah. So, silver lining here is you have kind of reset the ult economy.
Well, the Sigma's good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
You have reset ult economy here. UB's gonna have ult, Kellen's gonna have cage, Crispy. But yeah, you have basically 4 ults online here.
And Hardy starting on the Ram versus the Winston. Now switching Sigma because of Kellen's.
So as long as they keep discipline, they need to just not flub an ults really.
Yeah, and that's what Crispy's gonna have in this next one.
There's lamp done. Okay, 2 ults used. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. Now you just hold.
After using this tectonic shock, especially on the rush, you
nice.
can fire that so fast.
Wait, Psycho and Funny Astro got
I
2.
believe you can force the Ajax out of a Lucio by firing it as fast as you possibly can. If
Guys,
Lucio is
this is the robot. Psycho got another one.
By the way, by Astro. They got a couple of meters. You take that.
They basically didn't win that fight. Even though they won that fight, for all intents and purposes, they did not win the fight, as the bot did not move, they did not gain any space, they didn't force out any ults. In fact, a Psycho was able to gain an ult. If you're TM, you are not happy with that at all.
With the cage though too, I think it feels a little bit better. Quartz is also going to have this blade soon too as well.
Oh, Psycho is putting down mad work right now.
Should be a team fight win for them, but they're getting surrounded on the low ground.
Decent cage.
Sticky bombs land, so they get that damage, and then the cage pops up.
Yeah.
Oh, the blade. We saw so much cage blade action.
No, that's no good, man.
Not working out there for Quartz.
That fight that they won, like, really screwed them over.
A checkpoint too.
SSG to win? Yeah, I guess so. Like I said, I'm a big Kellen fan. So I want him to do well, but to be perfectly honest, like, neither of these teams really speak to me. I wouldn't consider myself like a hardcore fan of either of them. So it doesn't really matter to me who wins, but I think SSG is gonna win. But Twisted Minds is back on the comp that SSG just cannot seem to figure out. So, dude, Psycho is going insane on the Echo. This guy's having a lights out performance.
Is this a full cap from Spacestation? It's looking like it, Rose.
Echo is apparently the answer. The Tracer was not it. The Echo is it.
I mean, it's done terrible things to enemy players in the past.
Psycho is still finding picks. Yo, I need someone to show me this guy's KD right now.
That's it.
What is Psycho's KD on this map? It has to be something absurd.
A 2-1 now in the series. Match point as Twisted Minds.
Psycho is kind of like just lighting them up with the Echo.
And now meeting Spacestation here in the lower finals, the lower semi-finals, sorry. They might just knock them out here.
That could happen. Like, I feel like the
maybe we see him just stick on the Echo. Honestly,
that is the type of
I think there's a good chance that we see that happen.
The team gap differential. Like, this is where you can really test, like, how good is a team versus the other team that's happening. And if you have that big of a lead, it says things. We don't see full push completions very often, but when they happen,
statement maker is what it is. I mean, a lot of that came down to that game. I felt like was the sound barriers from the Lucios, because once the Space Station ended up capping the point, Crispy ended up using a little bit of an unoptimal sound barrier. They didn't end up winning the fight.
Their ult usage was.
So now Astra has sound
I don't even think their ult usage was that bad. You got 0 value from the fight. You got kills, but that's it. And the kills weren't even that good because Psycho was immediately able to just equalize.
I mean, 2-1 in the series. Space Station taking the lead. Expected.
Psycho was still alive getting kills, and Funny Astro was pushing the cart.
What wasn't expected is, I think, the fight.
So nothing got done.
Seen Twisted Minds put up in the early stages of this series. So let's actually roll it back to map number 1 and talk about what we've seen. We talked about the stylistic differences, or rather the compositional differences that we're expecting from this match. And Twisted Minds, they've been very flexible. If we're looking at Kellen here,
they have been flexible, but their flexibility is all over the place.
Twisted Minds showcasing, you know, we saw the wrecking ball for just one defense one more time.
Yeah.
But primarily, you know, the Sigma came out. We've been seeing a lot of the Winston. So this is Twisted Minds really being flexible. We saw the Mauga come out as well on Ikemalde. So this has been a team that is adapting to whatever SSG is doing, and you know, credit to SSG as well. They're staying adaptive on the fly as well and making it their own.
That was a funny stagger, though. I'm not sure how that, like.
But this is, you know, I hate to use
Funny Astro, I feel like
peak Overwatch,
was stuck there for longer than a boop cooldown is, but.
And trying to find these advantages with Twisted Minds flexing more into this Venture Genji composition. So didn't look too great on Esperanza, but it did work on Ikemalde, so it could be a key for his success, especially as you head over to Flashpoints next.
And if I know someone who loves Venture in the mix, it's Jake.
I'm a big fan. I think Venture's really strong. I do think it's not in the wheelhouse, frankly, of Twisted Minds, with Quartz being such a hit scan specialist.
Yeah, if they were going to play the Venture, they need to have.
Really need a very, very strong Genji to really.
They need to have Quartz on Cass, I think. His Genji is just not it.
To deal with some of these flyer picks.
Are these games to determine who will be in the World Cup? Yes, kinda. So the World Cup has a combination of slots given from Face It League and Overwatch Champion Series.
Really, really good.
So a few teams have already made it into the World Cup by performing well in the Champion Series, but there are still a few slots left. I think there's three slots for NA. Yeah, there's 3 slots for NA and 3 slots for Europe that can be gotten by placing high in the Face It League. And the Face It League is separate from the Overwatch Champion Series. So the Overwatch Champion Series slots, they were already decided by Dallas.
This series is going all the way, so for all the action, Necra and Jacker
So ENCE, Space Station, they were able to get the 2 slots there, and they actually got an additional slot, I believe, as like an invite for the next best performing team, which is why Peps has already made it. Face It is hosting OWCS, but Face It has 2 leagues. There's Face It's Face It League, and then there's OWCS, which is still run by Face It.
Because you know that both of these rosters are going to be very flexible when it comes down to.
It's kind of like how Blizzard has, or Blizzard had like contenders and calling all heroes.
With the May as well, like this is something that Twisted Minds have looked pretty good.
Like both run by the same people, but separate tournaments with separate placing and stuff.
It's the Ram, and it feels like maybe you just got this one a little bit wrong.
It is a little bit confusing though, because Face It branding is used very heavily in OWCS as well.
Both Mays popping their ice block.
Psycho, no. See, if Psycho's gonna be playing May, I don't get why you wouldn't put Backbone in. If you know you're playing a May comp, I feel like Backbone should be in. Just straight up.
Just kind of trading. Not good for Twisted Minds though. Damage.
Quartz isn't actually doing much right now. Where is Quartz? Did Quartz die? He did. He's swapped. Now he's on Cass. Why were you not playing the Cass earlier?
That's a 3 point there for Spacestation.
So long of a fight, but it works out for the war here for Space Station. And having the sound barrier up as well is going to at least help you to match that of Crispy's. But I think like when you take a look at...
It's interesting. Quartz is way behind Sparker due to a swap, but Yubi is way above Psycho.
Maybe you have the May here from Psycho. You can maybe potentially section somebody off. You could isolate Kellen, but it's about...
So the Blizzard should be pretty free here.
Because Yubi's outpaced you. Yubi has a Blizzard. That's not good.
Okay, they wasted wall.
To know that this is up and have to back away.
They wasted lamp. Wait, that lamp is awful. You can. Why'd you lamp that? Oh, because Killen's in. Killen's in and isolated. Belena going down. Okay, he can get back. He can get back. They might actually.
What can he really do?
Yeah, just focus him. Just burn him. Good. Yeah, he didn't get beat. Oh, no. Funny Astro. A rare misstep on his part.
Oh, man. That's his first flashpoint now going over to Space Station. And the struggle was, can Twisted Minds
That was smart.
What do you mean first flashpoint going to Space Station?
By Yubi, actually. You see that wall coming up from Psycho?
They're fine.
Kind of planted in Yubi's face. Yubi then.
I think it's more likely that we see this go to Twisted.
In front of him, and then
Because you win you win the next fight with Mailed, and then you win the fight after that with Flux.
Kind of playing a guessing game there to
It'd be very straightforward.
To the stratosphere so they can shoot at him.
Yeah, I'll always see that kind of reactive play though between the.
They're playing so far back. Why are you playing so far back?
But like, the fact that Yubi still hasn't thrown this Blizzard either, like I still think that Space Station could win this with some really good.
There's Psycho's Blizzard.
Deal with the Blizzard first. Psycho's throwing
Oh no. No, 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 no way. What a choke of epic proportions. Flux got nothing, Deadeye got nothing, and Blizzard got nothing. You guys did not just screw up that bad. You had possibly the best set of old combinations that you could ask for, and you choked it. No way! Twisted Minds. Are you joking? You have no excuse for losing that fight. There is none.
Yeah. That's just the chatty move right there. I told you.
Literally, all you had to do was play close, solo mailed the Ramatra, then you can Flux and Deadeye. Like, they use Deadeye and Flux at the same time.
But still.
Oh boy.
Look at this. They're gonna push so far forward here. They had the high noon to help maybe even just open things up with a
The fact that Twisted Minds lost that just shows that Space Station are, or that Twisted Minds is not ready to be at this level.
Spark hitting the gnarly dab there as he jumps down from the low ground, high ground to low. Crispy dead, point unlocks. Lamp already used, but it's all good for Space Station.
Like, that's the kind of mistake you'd expect to see in a ranked game. Not at this level.
Making sure this team doesn't get blown up by the Deadeye.
Oh, it's...
Astro. Okay, doesn't even
Is this point done? Is this point just straight up done already?
That was a combination of 5 striking up. Couple of headshots there from Landon and Spark. It must have been. That was a very quick kill.
Twisted Minds look
exactly what you need.
Completely lost. They must be like.
Still have so many ults to use, but now
they must be tilted by Esperanza. That's the only thing I can think of. They must just be insanely tilted and just playing terribly.
Window. Oh, luckily enough again.
Oh, big slam.
And a pin from Hardy. Oh, he is full sending into the back line. And they're going to try and stagger this map as well.
Yeah, this point's done.
Crispy hit him with an Ajax, potentially.
Crispy Ajax!
Oh, no.
Oh! Wait, did he?
Going to result in the point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is it.
That's it right there.
Yep.
Oh, that's so sad.
I'm sorry, my friend. There it is. That's point. Space Station now.
Yeah, just like I thought, 100-0.
Taking the series as they roll on in. And it's in a really good spot for them too. You see Twisted Minds actually in the silhouettes? They thought it was going to be the other side of the map. I think they're walking the other way. So, Space Station.
Yeah, they're way too far now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like that's the risk you run though. You just kind of hope that you get it right. And sometimes with these flashpoint maps,
well, not gonna be effective. Oh, Yubi's dead. This oh no, Kellen's ulting now.
This is just murder. This
okay, Quartz clutched up. Quartz clutched up. Quartz got 2 points. Quartz got 2 picks. Combine that with Kellen's ult, that's gonna be enough. But still, it's not looking good, dude. Twisted Minds look lost.
After that flashpoint ended up going 100-0.
They didn't win that because of any kind of game plan or anything. They just won that because Quartz out mechanic.
Blizzard to also throw at this, but I think when you take a look at how Space Station have been playing it, I don't know if they fall for the Blizzard. I think they just wrap around.
It's not that they're not falling for the Blizzard. It's that TM don't know how to use the Blizzard properly, apparently.
Oh, he's waiting for his team to break the wall. Peekaboo. Not quite. Almost got through that.
Nope, that's gonna get nothing. Okay, you managed to kill Landon despite that, but still. That's yet another freeze that hasn't actually frozen someone. Hardy carried Kellen off the map!
They aren't exactly making these fights clean either. Hardy got a pink kill onto Kellen.
These fights not being clean is an understatement.
A couple of picks. I mean, like Psycho takes out Vigilante as well, so it opens up the door here for Space Station to come back in before maybe.
Oh, like just look at this. Just
top down this Matrix. I mean, look at that. Crispy has to go back and
boy.
So there's no way that they can use this.
They're gonna have to give us the point again.
Sort of an engagement tool for this next fight.
Oh no! And you screw up window, or you screw up wall.
Expecting that a little bit there, Rose. They end up backing off. Fire strike through the windows.
It's over. It's over.
Astro sniping quartz from downtown there. Shatter
Wait, how do you whiff the shatter? Maybe it's not over.
There's a pulse bomb onto Kellen. Rips the annihilation. That lamp keeps her alive for a brief.
Okay, both these teams. UB was off the map.
Knows it. Crispy 2 ends up going for the reset there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like you. Well, you're at 82. You don't need to stall. You don't need to stall, I guess.
Very much on the back foot.
They are, I mean, you could just get another fire strike here. At the very least, Space Station are looking for some type of...
Hey, the silver lining, Space Station don't have many support ults.
They can force Crispy to just use the sound barrier now, but this
you need to get value from these ults. Quartz is almost dead. You can, how are you guys taking this much poke?
Try and create some space. There it is. He's going to push on him, but gets booped. Oh, not quite over the edge. Funny Astro.
UB went down. The boop actually got a kill.
Boost him off the map, so it's a big trade.
It's actually even. It's actually even.
Kind of heal him, sustain him for just a little bit.
No way, they are gonna lose.
Making Kellen look at all different kind of ways.
Okay, wait, how do you miss the pin? It doesn't matter. No way, dude. PM, that was so bad. That was so bad.
Claim the series 3-1 and knock Twisted Minds out of the lower bracket.
That was a yikes.
That was a fast map. Oh my goodness. Like, it was looking good there for Twisted Minds after they got point control on that first
TM actually just made the most basic mistakes. Like, the most basic stuff they were messing up there on Flashpoint. The rotations were bad. Their ult usage was bad. Their tracking was bad.
I didn't initially catch that. I was looking at the high noon. Astro
goes you cannot convince me that's the same team we saw in Eichenwald.
Just kind of, you know, doing this.
Nothing. You don't get slowed at all. He just swings. He hits all.
It's
like
all
yikes.
game at that point.
But yeah, let's go SSG. Woo!
The Rhine, I mean, he's swinging. And he's killing. And then Sparker 2 was playing on...
It's kind of sucks though, because now I feel like that's not SSG winning because they were good. That just feels like TM just absolutely threw it away.
And they advance. Guys, you all get your points.
I'm not like... I wish I could be impressed with SSG, but instead I'm just disappointed in TM because that was just so bad.
They do be swinging. They do be swinging.
They do be swinging.
They do be swinging, and it was looking.
I'm just doing the jaw stuff.
All right. Well,
they were all over the place.
We got like an hour until NA starts.
Actually, club work.
So while we're waiting,
that's what I
do we should we play some Overwatch?
And that's why you're banned from almost.
Get away from this guy. Give him some space.
Give him some space. He's going crazy.
Let's take a look at the.
We do some Runasapi testing.
I mean, there was no space for Twisted Minds to get in the majority of Suravasa for sure. That was just all SSG. They ramped it up. They came in with tempo, and they were dictating this tempo throughout the entirety of this map.
Let's do that. Why not?
Taking a rush mirror into SSG takes a lot of confidence. Honestly, very bold. They're just so well practiced in these mirrors. They're so confident in them. I think honestly, Twisted Minds impressed me. Their flexibility looked good. But then when it comes to just like that,
where's my webcam?
Execution, I mean,
for some reason my webcam
perfect in the rush mirror. I think
likes to disappear
when they're forcing mismatches. I think Kellen showing flexibility.
When I
Sigma, the Winston,
change
the team able to flex
my sources.
May was pretty solid the whole series, but
I don't know why.
Just this rush mirror, I don't think Twisted Minds is.
You got to head out for a bit. All right, no worries. I'm not sure if I'll still be live by the time you get back because I have to. I'll probably be ending in like an hour because I got to go to work. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here.
The best team in the West. Landon, great performance, earned the separate of the match. Not a hit scan player.
Bendigo play the match?
Support, Zoe.
Oh, he did. Nice. I think Psycho should have probably been an honorable mention, but
Baptiste is such
good for him.
High APM hero. I mean, you just have to do so much at all times. Somebody always needs healing. Somebody always needs to save, and yet you're also expected to put out your own damage and find kills. And Landon, I think, is one of the best Baptiste players in the world. He strikes that balance incredibly well, while also having the flexibility to bring out whatever the team needs. If we're going to see a Hadi Sig or a Malga or something different.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, you have to adapt all those play styles, right? And Landon did really good at that.
All right. Let's check out Runasapi. I did do a little bit of an overview yesterday in the custom game, flew around spectator mode, took a look at everything that I could see, and I liked what I saw. I think this map has a lot of potential. So. Rolled.
I've been waiting for that.
Oh, got the health pack. Too bad. If he didn't have the health pack, I would have been fine.
Let's try that one more time.
Can I sneak up on here? What are you doing, bro? No! Tragic. Took me a few tries, but I got it. You chillin'. Ow. That was a surprising amount of damage. I must have gotten shot by someone else. Last I checked, Moira does not do that much burst damage. That's more within expected parameters. Ah, the health pack just wouldn't come back online. Honestly, maybe I should have blinked out, try escape. There we go. Welcome to Runasapi. Gonna play Venture because I like playing Venture. Venture, it's kind of crazy. They've actually become one of my favorite heroes to play as. Something about hitting the left clicks is very satisfying. Plus, like, they're a little bit tanky too, so yeah, it kind of it makes me feel a little bit tougher. Actually, I remember back in Overwatch 1, I used to hate playing DPS because DPS, it felt like they would get one shot by everything. So I would play tank so that I wouldn't get one shot. Now in Overwatch 2 though, they've removed so many one shots that playing DPS is actually far more fun. You know what? You know what I should have done? I should have actually taken the time to figure out what the most efficient rollout is. I did not do that. I think I have a pretty good guess though. Yeah, through here.
Enemy here. I see a hostile.
We push this in. Wait a second. Is this no limits? They have so many supports. Yeah, this is no limits. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, I like playing that angle there. I think that's definitely going to be the play. Playing to like control that area. That'll give you so many better options to how you can kind of fight on this first point. You can walk around there. You can you know, if you have like a flank DPS, you can send them around to the health pad, and while everyone's focusing on what's happening on coast, you can just kind of put pressure down. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Okay. So Sombra Torb. So this, we got the checkpoint that I actually figured was going to be very much defender favored. Nice. We're good. Yeah, I kind of figured they would be trying to control this high ground, so I just... Oops, okay. I thought I would have enough health to last for 3 hammer hits, but instead I only lasted for 2. That's okay, though. But yeah, like a hero like Venture on this map, I think is really strong because there's so many ways you can choose to attack and engage.
Surrender to my will.
Like, see, now I'm just gonna come up here. Look at this high ground. Like, oh yeah, I dropped off. Guess what? I'm right back. Yeah, here I'm just gonna back out. I think I maybe can get out here. Maybe. Oh yeah, the great escape, baby. You're the best. Not even worried. Enemy here. Oh, our hog might be dead. Wow, I got hit by that? I went through the taxi. Interesting. Okay. I guess that makes sense. The taxi fits within the parameters, the 2-meter measurements or whatever. They shouldn't be too surprised. So shout out to our Moira who actually just got us. Wait, this spawn is really close to the mid. Like that seems far closer. Oh, you're low. Nice. Got him. Ouch. That's okay. Yeah. The spawn is actually so good for us that I don't even mind dying there. I'm drunk right now. This echo dies surely. Can I get through here? Yeah, this is straight to mid. I don't know, it feels close, but it might just feel as close as it does because I'm on Venture. I'm moving quick. No! No, wait, what? How'd that not kill? I swear I hit that final shot. I should have just gone for the melee. Tried to get fancy with it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not that far. It's definitely closer than... okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm okay, yep. Chilling. I'm actually really liking this. This feels like... It feels very open, and it feels like there's a lot of different places where you can actually, like, realistically take fights. Oh, there was a Sombra behind us. What? How was I not underground? I swear I was farther underground on my screen. Yeah, they're still at 0 meters. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Nice. Unfortunate. The Sombra is actually being really effective though, which isn't a surprise, you know. We can definitely get this Junkrat. Maybe we can't. There we go. Actually, what if I just hide here?
Stop them and we've got our win.
Dang, that's unfortunate. Oh wait, I screwed up. I actually screwed up really badly. I died and didn't get good spawn. I shouldn't have pushed that. I thought maybe I could just like hop up, destroy the turret, and then kill the Sombra, but it ended up not being the case. Okay, either way though, now we actually get to see what defending looks like, which is good. Saves us a little time. Yeah, that first checkpoint is really close though. There we go. Good, good, good. Yeah, Ana was playing a good angle, but just a little bit too by herself. And there it is. Yeah, the time is so short to get this from mid to the checkpoint. It's actually going to be hard to defend. Though I'll have to play like, because I think it's going to be most effective depending on a long range, like with the Ashe, with the Sojourn there. So definitely gonna have to see. Either way, attacking, flanking is amazing. Like playing Tracer, playing Venture, really, really strong by the looks of it. Let's practice our Ashe.
One shot, huh?
Ah, missing all my shots. Tragic.
I ain't a quitter.
Where are you? Bomber coming over here? Yeah, you were. Whew. Okay. Wait. I'm playing Valorant now. They don't see me, they don't see me, they don't see me. Oh, no way! Okay. I was like, what are the odds that Sombra jumps on me right as I have to deal with a Hanzo? Yeah, let's try Ashe. I don't know. I get the feeling that if we get into a defensive state, Ashe is gonna be really strong. I can't explain it. It's just an instinct. The sightlines I was seeing, they seemed very, very good. Very good to just throw out dynamites. Pressure anyone who tries to step on the point. Probably be even stronger if it was like a Widowmaker or something, but hey, I don't play Widow.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross.
I do kind of wish they just made it like a normal quick play rules. Like I kind of get why they didn't, because queue times are already long enough as is, and they didn't want to make it longer. But we're here really early actually. Oh, getting healed. Where'd my team go? My team got wiped instantly. How? I was like, yeah, I can totally take this duel. And then I was like, oh wait, no I can't. Because they have 5 people coming to help them and I have no one coming to help me. Well, either way, this actually works out good because this is the spot that I wanted to try and hold. Let's break that. Nice. Now we just need our tank to contest the cart. Nice. They're also running an Ashe. That thing has so much health. Oh, I missed my shots. That's embarrassing. What is going on in here? Mine better? A little bit. Big barrage? Nope. I can get out through here though. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, someone can just stall for a little bit. Big. Bob bought us a little bit of time. Hopefully enough for a tank to get back. We're okay, we're okay. Oh, my ping is really high. I just realized. I thought something felt weird. Nice. Where are you? Okay, so now if our team can go there, I'm gonna try and set myself up over here because I know they're gonna want to do the exact same thing I did to them. Oh, this is fire kill? Yes, good. I would have been able to live that with a little bit of healing, but I didn't. Oh well. New setup? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I've moved stuff around over here, but things are going well. We're testing out the newest Overwatch patch. We got new map push at long last because only 3 maps in that game mode was ridiculous. I'm still kind of trying to get a feel for it, but so far I like it. It has a lot of angles, which can be a little difficult. It's also a little difficult when they just decide to put all their resources into killing me. Oh, let's get some kills. When I was going through, I initially thought that the defense would be much more defenders favored than it is. But it doesn't actually seem to be the case, which is good. Uh-oh. Dang, that sucks. This might still be winnable. We might have forced out enough with the Bob. Yeah, oh yeah, we totally did actually. Nice. But so far, the Ashe is kind of working out. Like, there's this checkpoint over here. I think Ashe is really good at holding down. That's why they weren't able to get the checkpoint. This angle over here is like risky. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is very risky. It is so easy for me to just get run down. Oh, he almost hit me with that. See, the thing is though, I can just climb up over here. They have Maga now? They are. Yeah, and see, now I have this angle, which is just oppressive, to say the least. Yeah, the final point is very much attacker-sided. Like, I think that's probably... This seems like it's going to be the easiest of the push maps to full cap. Maybe by a long shot too. Though we'll have to kind of see how things end up on Colosseo. With the point rework there, things might be a little easier. Oh yeah, let's see. Let's play some tank next. So far, Ashe is good like I thought, and Venture is good like I thought. I think running a combination of that is probably what we'll see. Tracer Ashe. Maybe we might even see like some weirder stuff like Echo Widow. He's trying to be the Elden Ring DLC. I've heard about that. Yeah, came out what, like a few days ago, last week or something. See, I've never played Elden Ring, so I've been missing out. I've heard it's pretty good though. Seems people are generally pretty happy with it. Which, I mean, that's great to have, right? When you have a good single player game, having like a nice solid DLC. Like I'm not an advocate for DLC by any means, but when you have a single player game like that, it's good to. It's always appreciated to have more content. Flash me. Okay, he flashed me. I thought he'd flash me sooner, but he kind of looked lost. No, it didn't quite work as planned. I was predicting he would go for like the 360 or not like the 180 flash. Like I was gonna dash behind him and he was just gonna go bam and flash me, but instead he didn't. So I ended up getting rolled. You up or down? Nade me. Well, that works too. It's like, you know, that there's that saying that the greatest swordsman in the world doesn't fear the second best swordsman, but he does fear the man who's never picked up a sword. Like against players, when you know their skill level, you can react accordingly and plan your abilities around that. But against randoms, you have no clue what they're gonna do. Are they gonna go for good plays? Or are they gonna just randomly use their abilities? Like, are you gonna rocket me? Yep. Watch, he's gonna rocket me now. And see, now he's not, even though he did last time. Instead, he just rocketed the ground underneath me. Someone was there. I saw a shadow. That guy's not even worth fighting. Ah, see. And see? Instead of trying to bait out my deflect, he just hooked right away. He hooked as soon as it came off cooldown, actually. Now there's two hogs? What is this? Hog is always like a fun matchup for me as Genji. Because it's so much... It's definitely not in my favor, which means I have to really play perfectly in order to win that. And I think that's fun. He's gonna try and go for... hook on me? There it is. Yeah. Like, I have to chunk him down so quick, or just hope he misses. Otherwise, it's over. Like that. I'm just gonna climb up here and shoot me, maybe? It's a deathmatch! Stop talking! Oh, that was actually really fun, dueling both of them at once. Ah, I tried to stand on top of his head, because if I can stand on top of his head, there's a chance that he doesn't realize it. So when he turns around to go for the kill, then he'll just turn around and I won't be there because I'll be on top of him. Aw, he got the mini. That sucks. The thing is, though, he had to use an ult to win that. He's scared of me. So we're in a 6-minute queue right now. What is that? That was actually a really nice prediction from him. Yeah, he heard my wall climb. I don't know why I didn't hear the trap go off though. That was weird. No way! I was about to ult him. Let's try the Reinhardt. Reinhardt is either going to be very good or very bad. Because with the Lucio, I'm leaning toward maybe good. There's a lot of hallways, a lot of places. Like, you can theoretically turn this into a brawl map. Like, yes, there are a lot of sightlines, and especially for that checkpoint, there are a lot of like really good angles. There's also so many routes that you can take that I think I'll actually be okay.
Stick together. Let me take the hit.
The question is, where do I want to take my fight mid? Actually, I think we try and flip the map on him. I think we actually flip the map. Oh, they're not even here. Ow. Okay. Well, best laid plans. It's hard to flip a map when the enemy team doesn't rotate. But now we know. Live and learn. With the Lucio, we have an absolute advantage, so I'm not too worried. Big, that's huge. Now let's play this corner. Oh, okay. I'm having fun playing the game. We need to get that pylon. Pylon dead yet? Get the pylon. No, we need to get that pylon, man. Yeah, it's doing so much healing. It's out healing the Rana right now. The Agari is a funny case, because the pylon can be useless, but it can also be like the best thing ever. Solely because if you don't destroy it, it'll do so much healing. Oh, I'm dead here. Wait, big cleanse. I don't want to let her get out. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't try and knife me off the edge. Wait, we might be able to actually get this Mei. Huge, actually. Nice. Yeah, see, that's kind of that's kind of what I mean. Like, even though there are a lot of long sidelines, there's also a lot of good opportunities to take close fights. Where do I want to go? Yeah, probably over here. Pressure down these lines early, and this will give us an opportunity to kind of see where they're pushing. Like it's nothing. You got her. Big. Uh-oh. Tragic. I didn't think she still had sleep up. That's okay. Yeah, we get checkpoint here. Oh, they actually got us slightly past checkpoint. That's annoying. Oh, and I got bad spawn. That's even more annoying. Though actually, bad spawn isn't too bad here. Yeah, 2 charges, I'm back in the fight. Cool. See, now I think we just keep, like, play under them. Not good. Yeah, I'm dead here, I think. Yo, actually, let's just back out from that. Back out from that. Back out from that. Oh, Kiri. Tragic. I was hoping to carry him off the edge, but there's a little Ran there. Like, we're obviously not gonna kill him while he's being pocketed by an Ana and nanoed. Why would we stand there and take damage? Yeah, I'm fine here. The fact that this Kiri expected me to just stand there and take damage is insane to me. Can we do something about this, maybe? They're all there. Okay, finally. See, it's so hard to tell. Because they're running a dual tank, it's actually so hard to tell how effective anything is. How much I have to shield here. Yeah, I'm dead. Gotta shield the slam, gotta shield the rock, gotta shield the sleep. We're not getting any kills to punish their using those cooldowns. Their mails are awful though. Wow, okay. I actually just got deleted. Can't let them push ahead. Yeah, I think we can wait for a little bit here. I can touch, but I want to try and punish this Mei before I do. Nah. Now they're taking angles on us. We didn't get anything with the high noon. Uh-oh. Well, you gotta pick. This Lucio can keep stalling. Never mind. Yeah. I still don't know why this Kiriko thought that the play would be stand in front of the ulting Ramattra and die. Like, the shatter is so he can't chase us down, not to kill him. Alright, we'll try and get another game, though. It's really, like, when the enemy is not playing by the rules, which, I mean, like, I'm not saying they have to. Because, you know, the devs did, for some reason, decide to not have any kind of limit. Like, I don't get why they didn't just do like they did for the community crafted mode. In the community mode, you're not picking any role when you queue, but it's still locked to 2-2-1. This isn't for some reason. I don't know why. It's like, yeah, in a shocking turn of events, Reinhardt isn't good on that map when you're playing into a Sigma and a ball. When you're trying to mark two completely separate angles at once. Oh, yo, wait. Stream is still going. It's South America playing right now. Huh. I didn't even realize, dude, I didn't even realize South America was playing today. Oopsie. We'll try Run again. Actually, no. We'll try Winston. Let's see if this is a dive, if dive is possible. No, don't play Orisa. Let's have ourselves a nice, honest testing game.
A better world is possible today.
I don't get why Blizzard did this. Honestly, I genuinely have no clue. Just add in the, like, just limit per roll. And right away, this would be so much better. See, because now I know it's only a matter of time before I run into someone playing a pseudo goats. I hear a widow. That's the widow done. Sorry, Widow. Was not intentional. Like, for what it's worth. Was not intentional. There's a health pack right here, actually. But I can take this duel for a long time. They're gonna push this? No, they're not gonna push this. Okay, now we can back out. Yeah, look at that. They're so focused on this angle that we've actually just been able to push for free. And Tracer's still gonna try and push this. Recall. Okay, now you should be dead. Nice, big. Do I want to primal this? Maybe, can't decide yet. Yeah, maybe I'll primal this. Look at the Zarya, look at the Zarya, look at the Zarya. Aww. And that Zarya's actually just getting a pocket of her life. Big. Oh, if I'm working it out here. Nice, yeah, I'm gonna help her. Make sure she does. Why did, what? Wait, we ate the grab? Okay, I was like, why did we nano the Moira? But then we eat the grab, so I guess all's well that ends well. Can I like maybe do a little? I can. I do a little bit of a surf there. It gives me some extra distance. You are, yeah. You should have just jumped up to the high ground. Can I ping the Widow? That's okay, I get out. Oh, Amara was there. Can we keep pushing this? No, they're backing out. Oh boy. Tracer came back with a vengeance. Yeah, my next bubble I can go and destroy the pylon. Ah, well, pylon's down. Nice, Tracer should die next. What was that virus? That was a Hail Mary virus if I've ever seen one. Anyway, Winston actually doesn't seem that good. I'm not gonna lie. There's no real high grounds for me to utilize. Like, there's a couple of balconies and stuff here and there. But that's about all. And like for disengaging, it's very easy for me to get chased down. And I think that's the biggest thing. There's very few places I can disengage to safely. You go up there? Yeah. Nice. Got you guys. Like there, that worked pretty well because I didn't actually need to disengage, right? On account of having my ult. Yo, they're chasing me! Whew. Nice. Big. Oh my gosh, I can't hit my right click. Nice. Yeah, Winston is workable, but you just have to be very careful. It is very easy for them to just walk at you. Nice. Good low play. Good low play. All right. Well, I think that's a good little place to end it for today. Runasapi, I think it's a great map. I think it might be my favorite push map so far. It is going to take a little bit for me to figure out because, you know, there might be some massive cheese potential that I'm just not seeing. Plus, the tank testing I did wasn't true, so to speak, as, you know, there was no roll limits. So really, I have no clue Well, I mean, I have a little bit of a clue, but yeah, it wasn't a perfect representation of how things will look like in an actual game. But either way, I think it's a beautiful map. I think it doesn't feel, there's nothing that feels like explicitly unfair, other than like the only maybe complaint I have is the first checkpoint is a little bit close to the middle. Like it feels very, very easy to get first checkpoint. But other than that, I think it's by and large very well balanced. I like it. So I may just be saying that because I won like both my games, or yeah, other than that one game that was just unlucky, we kind of won pretty easily. So maybe I'm just biased, but either way, good addition. And if nothing else, at least it means that we have more than 3 maps in the pool. And I think the best part is that it's definitely very different from Esperanza and Coliseo. I think it bears a little more similarity to New Queen Street, but even then, that's only just the smallest bit, because New Queen Street, once you get past the checkpoint, you have like that big kind of hill you have to climb, and Runasapi's it's much smaller. So I think it's great. I think it's unique. Happy to have it. Anyway, we're gonna call things a wrap for today. We had some great games early on, and yeah, overall solid stream. Anyway, thank you all for coming out. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you're taking care of yourselves, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it may look like. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.